5, 8,
Hello.
12.
Mono, I was already counting down. Also, God, just as I start the stream, someone's blaring outside on their fucking motorcycle.
Yeah,
Hello.
his immediate hello. His
Cool.
immediate reaction would probably be something like, "Oh, that's not great. All right."
Mm-hmm. But yes, hello everyone. Hello chat. Hello Twitch.
I am here.
You are indeed here, even though you're not part of the players. Why the fuck
I
are
mean,
you
it wouldn't be
here?
the first time.
Man, touche. Why the fuck are you here? Get! Go on,
Because
scram!
I'm a
Get!
mod.
Ah, shit, you're right. Hey, Tyga!
Hey.
Hello.
Been a while
How
since I've
what's...
seen you.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, I don't usually come in early.
Indeed. How art thou, my friend?
Huh?
How art thou, my friend? Bear in mind, we are indeed live. Got the stream
Sweet.
set up... Yep.
I'm doing good. I had to take a long walk off a short pier. No, I'm kidding. I just had to take a
What?
long. Well, I started
Tyga!
to say, I started to say that I was taking a long walk, and then my brain supplied the rest of the words.
No!
Your brain just committed autocorrect. No,
Right?
autocorrect.
But
um,
anyway.
yeah, no, my husky had a great time, and our Chihuahua, she's one of those yappy kind.
Oh no,
Mmm.
you got the both of them. Oh no.
Well,
Weird.
here's the thing. The husky is calm and doesn't speak unless you ask him to. Like, he's trained where if you're like, hey, speak, he'll do it, but he won't do it otherwise.
That's
Very well trained.
impressive.
And he
Very well
Oh,
doesn't, like,
trained.
dig or pull, and he never has. I've had him since he was 1 year old, and he's 10 now.
I wish mine was like that. He's not pulling, but he's still loud as fuck.
No, yeah, for some reason, my husky decided to be quiet, but the Chihuahua's loud. But we started taking her on longer walks, like doubling it, and she now isn't barking nearly as much at other people. And I'm like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe she just needs to be like really run ragged.
She needs to get all the energy out of her system.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, she's so tiny, but she's just full of energy, I guess.
Oh.
Stop,
Also,
stop, stop putting sugar in their food.
meh. Anyway, on the topic of D&D and whatnot, terrible
Yeet.
segue. Dice!
Yeah, good sound.
Yeah, pick a color.
Yellow.
Ooh, yellow it is.
I always pick yellow, and you always sound like it's exciting, and I like that.
Sponsored by Mono Hardware. It doesn't exist.
Oh wait, there is no yellow?
No, there is yellow. There was Mono was doing a bit.
Oh, my bad. I get humor.
I think. What is this humor you speak of? Is this a human thing?
I think it'd be absolutely hilarious if the Wednesday game, if we ever go into the forest, we get teleported all the way to where freaking Oak Beacon is, and we're just like, hey, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh god, it's gonna be like a 2 or 3 week trek back home.
Wait, that's short of a trip?
Hang on, let me think. I think it would be
Wait,
yeah. I think it'd be
which way does the river flow?
flows north.
Oh, yeah, no, that's quick.
Yeah,
Is
I
it-
think if you're following the roads, it would be probably about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks.
I mean, if we just make a boat and float down the river.
Might be slightly quicker.
Good thing one of us has proficiency with fucking water vehicles.
Yeah. I mean, you're basically taking you're taking a raft down this world's equivalent of the Mississippi. So
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Pirate Gang.
Pirate Gang.
We got the last 2 members of Pirate Gang.
Yee.
Indeed. Yeah.
Oh my god, I got a bun.
The last 2 surviving members of Pirate Gang. May Amelie rest in peace.
They're not dead.
Why do you keep saying I'm dead?
They're just
It's almost
leaving.
like I can still hear their voice.
Sheesh.
You're not dead yet.
That sounds like a threat.
Everything I say is a threat.
It's
Oh,
not
sweet.
a threat. It's a promise. No.
Like I said, I'll ruin your life.
Plug in. Yes.
Oh wait, no, like I said on Wednesday, I'm fucking
That's
invincible.
what I forgot to do. I forgot to advertise the stream.
Oh, do it.
I dare
I mean, we
stop.
still have 15 minutes before it's supposed to start. To be fair, but
How dare our audience miss this banter?
I mean, hey,
Well, I don't know. It's a special moment
we
where
have
we're
a
all
total of 1 viewer in the audience,
here. Yeah.
and I believe that's
But I have to go to work soon.
fortunate.
Call out of work. It's for a good reason.
I would, but I have to go to work in like 15 minutes.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
it's a
fair.
bit late for that.
Also, I'm
Yeah.
kind of on a
Oh shit, not starting.
kind of on a
Climb.
bit
It's
of a
Nuance
thin
Frontier.
line since my coworker left.
Ooh.
Ah.
Unfortunate.
My life's great.
Again.
Man, I remember when I used to be able to watch the Friday game all the time.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Good times.
Mhm.
The memes we had, the memories. Oh, the misery.
His laugh. Ha ha. His demands. Touch me.
Oh,
His
yeah.
reprimands. Touch me harder.
Touch me harder. Touch me harder.
Touch me harder.
What the fuck was that from?
Ghost Stories.
Oh yeah.
It's an anime called Ghost Stories, and it was so boring and rated so poorly in Japan that when some random company got the rights in America, they couldn't make sense of the script, so they made up their own shit.
No. So what they did was, so the original company in Japan handed it over to the dubbing company and was just like, do whatever you can to like have it make money. The only like they could do whatever they want with the script. All they had to do was like just make sure that the like the names were the same and that the overarching plot of like the episodes of like the general theme of the
Right.
story was
But it
the
failed.
same.
That was one of the big things about it, was that it failed in Japan.
Yeah,
Even though it was a popular manga, when they adapted it into the anime, it got like really crappy ratings.
Is this the one
Yeah.
that the official dub basically sounds like an abridged series or a shitpost?
It's the world's first official abridged.
That is amazing.
I fucking love Ghost Stories. Fill the whole.
And it's
whole
on
filler.
Crunchyroll.
It is on Crunchyroll. Fill the whole filler.
Not sponsored.
When I'm in a bad mood, I'll just pop on a couple episodes of that.
God.
I just rewatch SAO Bridge for the umpteenth time.
Oof.
I'll also do the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, because that's the very first abridged series I was ever introduced to, so, you know, it's my classic.
Nostalgia.
Hellsing Ultimate Abridged is a definitely
Same
close
here.
one to my heart.
Actually, no. Technically, my first ever abridged was a Legend of Zelda abridged. Zelda abridged by, I think it was Zanuzumaki. I think was the name. It starts with an X. It was very dark and very like adult humor, and I should not have been watching it in middle school.
Mm. Isn't that
but-
all the things we were watching in middle school?
Touche.
Yeah.
Secret access to the computers at school and Newgrounds.
Oh boy.
No one could stop us now.
No one's gonna stop us. Aww, I missed that movie.
What movie?
Which movie?
Cats Don't Dance.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
There's lost media involving Cats Don't Dance, and I need it. I love lost media so much.
If I remember
It has to be
correctly,
found.
I think the original script involved Michael Jackson.
Yep, it sure did. That's what's missing. No one has it. They lost it. It's officially lost media, and that's what we're trying to find. We're all, like, as a group, trying to figure out who might have this script, or storyboards, or music from it, so that way it can be, found again.
Dude, that is like one of my personal favorite movies from when I was a kid.
I would say
Like,
the same.
It's up there with Treasure Planet and The Road
Yes!
to El Dorado.
Yes!
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes! I used to be able to, I have bad memory problems now, but when I was in high school, I used to be able to quote Road to El Dorado literally word for word.
Damn, that's impressive.
Damn.
And both Tulio and Miguel. So if someone wanted to be Tulio, I could be Miguel, but if someone wanted to be Miguel, I could be Tulio.
That's epic.
Damn. All right. And then just keep
I was
that.
dedicated.
Finally using physical notes.
Oh.
Wait, shit.
Okay.
Where'd I put my? Wait. Shit. Where's my pencil?
Tough to be a
Eh.
god. DMCA.
Where did I?
And
Damn it! I
sad.
lost my mechanical pencil.
That's only two of them. You don't want your third?
No, it's the same as this one.
Except it's not wearing the COVID mask.
I have to go to work.
Oh
Oh,
boy!
Aw.
Wish me luck.
y'all.
See ya.
Bye.
Is it under here? Okay, there it is. I'm just blind. All right.
Ooh, the worm chow might be here.
The what? Oops.
Worm chow! Chow for worms.
Ah. For like compost stuff or?
Silkworms. Antler has now gotten
Oh, I
into
see.
silkworm breeding.
Of
Or
course.
silkworm
they have.
rearing. Yeah, silkworm rearing. That's what I meant to say.
They're farming bugs.
Yep, sure are. We already have some eggs hatching today.
Nice.
We have 6 that have hatched today already. And over the next 48 hours, they should all hatch. We have roughly 60 to 70 eggs. We will see how many will hatch.
I see. Nice.
Yeah, we're very excited about it.
Alrighty. So that's up. That's up. Oh shit! I keep forgetting to add this to the playlist.
Oh yeah, let's go to roll 20.
Yeah, I was about to say, wow, no one's in roll 20 yet. You
It
got
always
10
takes me a
minutes.
second to remember that part.
How else are we gonna do the D&D?
I don't even know, man. Through the power of telepathy.
The theater of the mind.
Exactly. Did Shakespeare have to log into roll 20? No.
Good question. No. Perfect timing. No.
Oh right, we were in the middle of this cool minigame.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'm excited. I've never played this kind of minigame before, but at the same time, it's reminding me a little bit of, like, Battleship or Minesweeper.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was kind of going for, kind of based on. You
Sweet.
guys are hunting while you may or may not also be hunted.
Love it.
And if I remember last time, well, we'll get to it once we start doing the recap. But I believe last time you guys ran into a bear.
That's right. Yeah, we'll see who remembers that.
It was Big Bear. It was a dire bear or a cave bear or something.
reminds me of I just saw a video the other day that was someone said it's like, man, the squirrels are getting fat around here, and it was a giant bear just on the fence walking.
Ugh.
And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, that just
how-
happens.
Never mind.
Right? You're just like, that might as well happen.
That bear has a very good sense of balance.
Yeah, really. And it did not look like a strong... That's what made me really like, what are we doing?
Like, how thin is this fence?
Yeah, like, this must have been made with, like, old world wood or something, where it's like, yeah, they don't make them like they used to. I don't know what this wood was made out of, but it was keeping the bear up.
Damn.
So,
I guess if bears can climb trees and balance on branches, theoretically.
maybe they're not as heavy as we thought they were.
Do you know what kind of bear it was? Like a brown bear, black bear?
I think it was a brown bear.
Ooh, let's
If
see.
I'm remembering correctly. I did see it today. Let me see. Because there's very possible that it's still viral somewhere, and all I have to do is type in, like, squirrel bear or something. Bear. Yep, there it is. Well, that's all I had to type in. Squirrel bear video, and there it was. Let me go ahead and just... Where am I going to put this in? I'm going to put this in memes. There's a meme, yeah.
Oh, this? Hang on.
Videos and Wiz. That's where I'll put it.
Memes, videos, and whiz. I could also see, where is it? Nature's Beauty.
That would be a good one, yeah.
The beauty of nature.
I think I should put... This is gonna sound really strange, but this is what my brain said would be funny. You put something in Nature's Beauty, and it's like that stupid video of the monkey peeing in its own mouth.
Oh God, I forgot about I forgot about that video's existence, and now it's been.
I did too until just now. I'm sorry.
And now it has been forever recorded in history, as we have just said that live.
Yeah.
Great. Oh God, yeah, I just saw the video. What the hell?
Yeah. Just there you
Okay.
go.
That might still be a black bear, actually.
Neat. I know that some black bears can be brown and...
Yeah, like, depending on the season, you know, like, black bears can have a bit more of, like, a darker brown kind of coat. Because that looks like about the size of an adult black bear. Hang on. Black bear... Wait. How dummy thick can a black bear get? Okay. So, the lighter end for males is about 130 pounds, though apparently they can reach weights of 660.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the females can only reach between 90 to 180.
Wow.
Huh.
Wasn't really expecting that.
Neat. Oh God, sorry. I forgot about last night. I was in the stream. I was in the chat of another stream, live stream with Kira, who is a Velociraptor VTuber that we raided one time and has been vibing incredibly well with.
Yeah.
And the one night they were just raiding animals, and one of those included just bears. They didn't know anything about what the bears were. They just looked at the pictures and just were looking at vibes.
Love it.
And of course, now, literally the day after, we're dealing with a party that is going to be fighting a giant bear.
I love it. That's really cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she looks so good. Oh, heck yeah, girl.
Meanwhile, the bear you guys are fighting is probably about 2 tons, at least.
Oh, so it's Big Bear.
Yes, about 2 tons, and probably at least about like if it stood up on its hind legs, about 20 feet tall. This is
Well,
very,
damn.
This is very large bear.
I will look forward to smashing it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how my dude's doing. I'll be real with you. He might not be. I'm gonna make him. We'll push him.
Not sure how I feel about smashing a bear. I feel like I'd rather pass.
Boo.
Not really my thing, you know. This is gonna be a very, very interesting time.
Probably yes. Oh no, I hear Dobby.
I think I can yeah, I can hear it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Apparently P-Line's gonna be a bit late,
Oh yeet.
which isn't too bad.
Here, I'm gonna close my door and hopefully that'll muffle.
Yeah, hopefully. So I'm surprised and no one else has shown up yet. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be because people tend to be rolling a bit late, but
Yeah, I was actively trying to make sure that I could come 15 minutes early. I was like, I'm gonna make my ramen and I'm gonna make my coffee and I finished this time. So now I won't be crunch munch in the middle of the stream.
That's fair. I'm gonna start booping people's DMs to make sure people are actually gonna
Boop
show
away.
up. Boop. Boop. And I believe there's one more boopage. Where is Ren? They need to be booped. Okay, Golfy will be here in about 10 minutes. Das ist gut. Sehr gut. Wunderbar. This is going to be a very interesting stream. I am terrible at doing the German accent. I am not good at this. I am slowly working on this, but it is something I do not know. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm just trying to do a weird growly thing. I'm pretending his accent is just Noctura.
I mean, if he was raised in amongst New Arcaster people for the most part, he's gonna have a very New Arcaster, well, presumably a very New Arcaster accent. Which I mean,
Gotcha.
The voice he has so far is fine. You know, it works.
Perfect. One moment, I have to mute.
Just yeah. Hey there, chat. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing quite well. I don't know why I transferred to this voice to be soothing and relaxing. I hope it's not coming off as slightly ominous, because I'm afraid it is, but nonetheless, I guess now we're doing an ASMR stream, I suppose, at least until more people come in, or at least until Taiga comes back. I don't know. We'll have to see where the winds take us. Now things got a bit too quiet. Oh shit. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, things are looping. Or is it not? Okay, it is. Is the ambiance? I forgot to also loop the ambiance. That was me being a fool. A damned fool. Oh. There we go. This is the ship. Apparently Artemis will also be here in about 10 minutes. This is going to be, as many people say, quite poggers. I have no idea if people can even hear me at this point. I'll move the mic closer. There we go. Alright.
I am back. Can I be heard?
There you are. Hi. I don't know why, like, when you left, I just divulged into doing, like, an ASMR, like, quiet voice. Just like, hello, everyone. I hope everyone in chat's doing a grand old time. Like,
Oh, I'm the only one in here with you.
like, very, you know, like, just pulling out a little bit of the Bob Ross, just like, we don't make mistakes. We make happy little accidents. Like that kind of thing.
I love that.
I do love me some Bob Ross.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I haven't had
Me
the chance
too.
I had the chance to. I haven't listened as much to Bob Ross as much as I used to. But yeah, I think I basically binged a lot of. Oh, hey Ren.
Hey.
Just making sure you're alive. There we go.
Didn't know how to respond to the boop you sent, so I decided to just boop here.
That is quite understandable.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, currently we're going to be waiting on both Golfy and Artemis are going to take about 10 minutes. And
Alright.
Keelan may or may not take between half an hour to an hour because of, things that came up. But
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, I suppose in the meantime, while waiting for people, pick a color, because you're the second person to pop in.
Purple.
Of course.
When it's just the two of us, we wind up just doing yellow and purple each time.
Yeah, it's always Wizard 101. It's always the storm magic colors.
I'm eating
Just
some
the
of these
two.
Milano cookies right now because they're good.
Oh, heckin' yes.
They're orange
Fair enough.
chocolate. It's great.
Oh, I'm a little jelly, I'm not gonna lie.
Orange chocolate. Oh, that sounds good.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Ooh.
As a kid, my mom used to get the mint chocolate ones,
Mm.
and I thought that was all that existed. So when I like started working at Price Chopper or at the grocery store, and like I went to buy it, I saw there were so many different kinds. Like there's raspberry chocolate, there's strawberry chocolate, there's there's orange chocolate. So
I have been enlightened.
I love
I
it.
know.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of Girl Scout cookies, at least, I freaking love. As much as the peanut butter cookies are bomb, I actually really love the I forget what they're called. The lemon cookies. The lemon Girl Scout cookies.
Lemonades.
Lemonades. Fucking love those.
Same. I love lemonades.
Fucking delicious.
I am a just basic as all basic can be, and I don't understand this. I love their simple shortbread cookies.
Okay.
Just shortbread. That's it. And I feel I'm the only one who buys them from our local Girl Scout troop. Every time they're
Okay.
selling the cookies, and I'm like, and I'll take 5 shortbreads.
Hey, it's plain, it's simple, it's...
And you can dip it in tea or coffee.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not in the mood for eating it plain. I'll do it both. I actually like it plain, but I'll also
Ah.
dip it in something if I'm so inclined.
Yeah, I'd probably be willing to. I mean, I ate as one of my old friends put it, I like to eat a lot of beige foods, like like breads, like breads, crackers, like even plain noodles. I will actually eat or even just like buttered noodles and stuff like that. I prefer crackers and corn chips over potato chips every day. Like I like my grains. I like my baked goods. I like my bread. Even
That's
just
fair.
Yeah. Hell, even if there's like a single, like there's just a, if there's like a single piece of bread, like one of the ends of the loaf at the end of the sleeve, I'll just eat that. I'll just eat that plain if there's just one left, just to get rid of it.
Nice.
No,
Well, I mean,
no
my
butter,
little brother will
no
do that,
stuff like
actually.
Yeah. Because bread tastes good.
You are not wrong.
Bread is life.
Blessed be the dear Lord. Like the dough, he shall rise again.
I feel like I should know that reference and I don't, but
It's an inside joke, kind of. With my early I'm in my early stream stuff, but also even before all that. I think I told this story on stream, but if not, I could always tell it again. So, long story short, to start all of this, by the time I graduated high school, I may or may not have achieved both cult leader and cryptid status.
Fair enough.
So, as a birthday present, the 1 year with my girlfriend at the time, they asked one of my other friends, my best friend, to Photoshop my face onto a bagel. Long story short, because my last name rhymes with bagel. And of course, it looks incredibly cursed. I believe it's one of the pinned messages in the Cult of the Dough Lord channel. Oh no, it's not. I should pin it. I have pinned it. Cool. Anyway, it became. Well, actually, I guess there's another thing. This picture got combined with another inside joke from my current D&D group at the time. Also, hi, Rao. Just saying, chat. Got combined with an inside joke from the D&D group I was in at the time. My first ever D&D campaign, where there was an old dead god, or an old minor forgotten god called the Dough Lord. Who was a god specifically for baked goods. You know, the god of all baked goods. Like the dough, he shall rise again.
Love it.
And those two ideas combined, into me becoming the messiah of the Dough Lord. And it became a running gag with my friends in both German class as well as in Creative Writing Club. And for one, I forget who it was. Was it me or someone else? I can't remember. But one of those pictures got printed out, like black and white, 8.5 by 11, sheet, standard printer stuff, and then just stapled it onto one of the walls. And last I heard, that one's still up to this day in that room in the high school. Which technically I graduated about 2 years ago at this point. Well, almost 2 years ago at this point. So yeah. And also on top of that, the teacher for the Creative Writing Club, oh, hi, Goldie. Hello. Yeah, it became... Oh, and now they're gone again. And they're back again. Hello.
Sorry, I had to enter and then leave and then enter again for...
That's fair.
It's weird. It's like that for me.
That's fair. But yeah, I was about to say something. Oh yeah, it became a recurring thing with the Creative Writing Club that whenever our teacher came into the class late, which became a recurring thing, like it was like either 5 or 10 minutes late, I would put up another Dough Lord picture, the bagel picture, somewhere randomly in the classroom. And by the end of the year, there were like 12 or 13? Like 12 or 13 8.5 by 11 pictures of my face photoshopped onto a bagel. And fast forward to the not to the Creative Writing Club, to the Art Expo we had, which the Creative Writing Club did also have a booth there. And unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to. I didn't get the chance to get there during the beginning. I came in late because I had work that day. Back when I used to work at McDonald's, and I walk in, and almost immediately, I am like flagged down by 1 or 2 people, asking me for autographs. And I looked at like, what the hell is happening? Apparently, the Creative Writing Club printed out a shit ton of these Dough Lord pictures, gave them taped them up to walls all around the school, during the Art Expo, and also just hand them out to people, just
Nice.
for the thing. And so like 5 or 6 people asked me for autographs. And
How did they know? How did they know it was you if you were late?
well, no, okay. Wait. Well, no, they were asking. Well, the whole point of it is because the Dolord picture was my face photoshopped onto a bagel.
Oh, okay, yeah, that I didn't get that part. Okay,
Ah, right,
I was
gotcha.
just like, what the fuck's a Dolord?
Yes, the Dolord. I have since
pillar
transformed.
mascot.
Indeed, I have since transformed from the Messiah of the Dolord to becoming a god to the Dolord themselves. And if you click on the if you jump to the what's the word? The pinned message in the Cult of the Dolord channel and just scroll down a bit, I think there's a picture of yes. On the last day of school, on the last day before graduation, there was a group photo of the people from the Creative Writing Club, including our teacher, posed behind me, holding up the Dolord pictures like masks, as I just held out my arms out like, yes, bow down to me, like these are my loyal subjects.
You had a much
And-
funner high school experience than me.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the highlights at least. I was the weird kid, but hey, I owned it. But yeah, I have achieved both the leader of the cult of the Dolord, and also cryptid status, because like apparently the Dolord is still like only up at like 1 or 2 classrooms, just up there in like a corner of the room, and people ask, hey, what the hell is that? And then either some people might have the story, they might not. We don't fucking know. And so,
Hey, Artemis.
hey, hi, Artemis.
Hello.
Yo yo.
And so I am both a god of baked goods and also a cult leader. So and a cryptid. At least if I can say one,
Multi-hyphenate.
yeah, at least if I could say one thing, if I've at least done one thing successful in my life, I can die happy. I have peaked at this point. I can go no further.
I think everyone should start a cult at least once in their lives, so...
At least a fake one. Fake cults are fun.
Yeah. As long as they're not, like, taking it, like, overly seriously.
Yeah,
like,
real
yeah,
cults
everyone-
can...
Please do not actually start a cult. Please
Yeah,
don't.
real
actually
cults
start
can
a
be
cult.
dangerous, depending
Yeah,
on
yeah,
what
like,
happens.
not like a serious one, like a joking one.
Yes. Please don't murder people in the name of the Dolord. We do not
Yeah.
accept blood sacrifices. Well, publicly.
Only
Anyways.
yeast sacrifices.
Well, at least at least not publicly. Anyways.
Well,
I suppose at this point we're going to be waiting on Peen for another possibly 15 to 45 minutes. I suppose in the meantime, up until then, I suppose we can get started. Possibly, potentially, maybe. If everyone wishes, if everyone's ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
no.
Well, shit. All right, guess we'll fucking every fucking time.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
This is gonna be my last time to play Dungeons and Dragons for over a week, so...
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go then.
Hmm.
This was checks notes game 2 out of 4 for the next 4 days. So like,
Damn.
let's go.
Nice.
Sometimes I schedule bad.
Yeah,
And schedule a game a day for 4 days.
that is indeed quite fair. But also oof. So, I suppose in that case, could one of the players please tell me what happened last time we left our heroes?
When last we left our heroes...
Indeed. Well,
Brain's trying to organize thoughts. Hold on.
no, you're good. You're good.
Yes. Sorry, I'm eating a salad.
Wow, I guess
last-
I guess we weren't ready to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, last time we wrapped
Again, I
up
was
the-
eating a salad.
You're fine. You're fine.
last time we wrapped up the battle, or I guess we had technically already wrapped up the battle, but like we were dealing with like the aftermath of the battle with the ghost mom, and kind of like we talked for Ward a little bit. Apparently some of us might have access to like bone spells or bone weaponry, which is pretty cool.
Indeed.
Apparently I can have access to all of them.
Yep.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Just
But
so happened to work
then
out
we
that
were
way.
told like we were also discussing what we should do about like the elf guy, what he should be doing going forward, and how we're going to handle peace between the Spine Spear and the Sun Elves. And there was all that. I'm not very politically minded, so I can't really elaborate on that very much.
Fair, honestly,
But
quite
then
fair.
we were also discussing like they wanted help dealing with these beasts that were like getting really dangerously close to their home, like that shouldn't have been, I guess, which are also displacer beasts. So we decided, yeah, we'll come and help, and now we're here trying to track them down. I think they found us first.
I don't know if it was them that found you first. I believe it was
Oh no, it was
mentioned.
a bear! It was a bear!
It was a
A
bear.
dire bear! We were found by a dire bear!
A very big bear.
Indeed.
The biggest of bears.
It was a very,
boy.
very large bear. Indeed. So, is there anything else that the party recalls that feels important to note?
Did you mention the griffin?
Did not.
Oh, yeah, there was a micro.
The micro griffin, very cute, little cockatiel guy. I think.
I like it.
Also a little sus.
No clue
but-
how it got there.
Yeah.
Could be a familiar. We don't know.
Could be a familiar, could be sent by somebody to like spy. I've got my theories, like it was sent to like try and find the Spine Spear, but I don't know.
Could be a DM just throwing a cute animal in the game and getting.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
overanalyzed.
But it had a collar, so, and it was well taken care of. So.
Yeah, so was the Crowlock.
The
Anyway.
Crowlock has some stuff to do, so that was fun.
That's fair. But either way, I suppose in that case, moving forwards. Actually, the bonus question, because I know I talked about last time. What date is it currently in game? If anyone recalls.
Fuck.
I want to say.
I don't think that's a part of this world's calendar system.
There isn't there.
I'm gonna guess
Oh
Thursday.
fuck yes, that is
Thursday.
not. I'm afraid fuck isn't part of the calendar system. As funny as that would be.
Thursday. I'm gonna call
That
it
took me a
Thursday.
minute.
Well, now
No,
it has to be a
seriously,
part of the
Lord.
calendar system. I'm sorry.
I'm afraid not.
This is the law.
Do we at least have the number? I know we at least discussed around what it was.
Thursday.
Wasn't I don't actually. Let me double check if it would be a Thursday.
Yesterday was Thursday too.
Well, yeah, IRL. Yes, it was indeed a Thursday.
No, I'm quoting something.
Oh. Because I'm also trying. I believe it was the 22nd. Because I know there was like a week. Like I know. Like a week of downtime passed, give or take. Then you guys found the lead on the orcs. Then it's been about 2 days. 3 days?
2 days.
2 days.
I think.
Because you waited till the midnight of. Okay, I believe so. Yeah, it would be around. It'll be around. Like, I think it's either the 22nd or the 23rd now. Because you guys waited until next morning to go hunting. And I will also put that down as the current date before I forget either. If it is If it's slightly wrong, then we'll say that the downtime from before took slightly longer. I can also remember where the hell I put that. God damn it. There we go. Alright. Meanwhile, I suppose in that case we will roll for perception. Not perception. Rolling for inspiration. Sorry, I have so many tabs open right now. First and foremost,
My cat's here.
Hey, nice. Also, kind of stalling for
Demands
time
kisses.
in case stalling time for time a bit in case Peen shows up. All right, so first roll I got was a 5, so Nari gets a point of inspiration,
Oh, hey.
as well
I get
as. Well, I roll randomly to see if the fates look kindly upon you this session. And the second person to get the inspiration is Kime. Kime?
You think Golfy's eating a salad?
I'm eating a salad. I'm sorry. I was
All right,
I
sorry,
forgot it was-
Mike. But yes, you have a point of
It's
inspiration.
a really
All right,
good
so
salad. It's a really good salad. It's got bacon.
That
in it.
is-
I'm really jealous of this salad already.
and with the
It's
with
nice, like
So apologetic.
it's like a nice, like.
It's alright, I
in
got
that
cookies. We're all good.
case,
I have been told I have a very good Silver the Hedgehog impression that makes me sound very sorry all the time.
nice. As around 11 in the around 11 in the morning, as the crunch of leaves, much akin to one biting into a piece of lettuce, alerts your guys' position to the massive hulking bear that Kime just so happened to stumble upon in their search for the phase panthers, the night beasts. And as the massive creature turns to look at the group, I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yay.
As now to get up the combat music.
Dun, 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 dun,
My
dun,
initiative
dun.
is wonderful. Oh no.
Oh boy!
Oh, I did worse than you though.
Oh boy.
We're in danger.
Kime's just really distracted. I
We're
feel like
in
Kime's really
danger.
distracted by a nice salad. Kime's eating a nice salad right now. It's just leaves.
This is the reason we found the bear is because like she's like, oh yeah, this way.
Alright, hold on,
Salad.
my computer is being a little slow.
I just imagine Kime like Littlefoot or Spike feeding on the star leaves.
Yeah.
Just not a care in the world until they see the shadow of the bear. Just uh-oh.
Yep.
Damn it, where the heckin'...
All right, so as we
Hold on,
start getting the
instant
initiative,
initiative.
together-
Where's initiative again? I'm sorry. Initiative's right there. Do I...
Oh, actually, hang
Like
on.
that.
I almost forgot
Where are
a
we?
thing.
I need to zoom out a ton. There we are.
I forgot to turn on dynamic lighting. There we go. Hang on, it's not
Now
nighttime.
I see nothing.
I can see there we go.
Now you can see things. My apologies.
Oh no, I can't see anything. Is it nighttime?
Hang on. Zoom out. Look around the map.
It's like
Oh,
a bird.
Oh wait, hold up. There we go. Hold up, where are we?
You just
All
put
right.
the cover on.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah.
Natural light.
Oh my god, wait, did the bear eat something? What's that
Oh!
What's that dead thing next to it?
We'll get to it.
Axel.
So
Axel,
first and
buddy.
foremost, as everyone's rolling, as we
Oh, that's a
start
really
discussing
big
everything.
bear.
Indeed, it's a very
It's a
big
hair
bear.
Bigger than me by a lot. Oh boy.
So, as
We can
you
take
guys, actually, let me grab the hourglass, and until the hourglass sand has run out, you guys can talk and strategize amongst yourselves as you see fit. And also, you can, for the sake of positioning, you can move yourselves anywhere within the blue square before we start combat. Wherever you believe your
Okay,
character would
okay.
have been when combat starts.
Real quick, I just want to know, my initiative rolled, right? Because I got a weird pop-up.
Yep, you guys 16.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All
It's
right.
because
The hourglass has
I-
The tracker's
I
not
feel
made
like-
yet.
Okay, y'all want to do this lethally or non-lethally? So I can
Ogilvy
get-
doesn't care.
We need to do this so we can get away from this thing.
I think
mean,
Kime
we-
wants to do this non-lethally, but
We're gonna
You
fight
can't
it.
run away from you can't run away from
Yeah,
a
this is-
bear.
You gotta fight it.
This is a very
It's-
big
it's-
I like how
bear.
everybody
even.
else is like going to the front and Vigilance like literally took a step back.
Just boop, you're hiding behind the log.
that's vigilance for you.
He's a squishy guy.
16.
He literally
got
killed himself with a spell
6.
once. He's a squishy guy with a healing
Yep.
I
spell
remember
once.
that. It was very stressful.
Ogilvy
Yep.
has paper skin and hollow bones.
Alright, and also
Ogilvy,
I'll
why
roll
are you a
for
melee class
Volca.
again?
Because he thought it would be cool.
Oh no,
Can
the
you
rogue.
hide
The rogue.
like right
the,
now? Can you
The
try to
rogue's
hide?
gonna go. The rogue's gonna run up to the bear, isn't it?
Please don't.
Yeah, he is.
No.
He still has necrotic damage, and
Roll
I
for
don't, and he's
Volca.
slow. But
Ooh, okay,
please-
Volca didn't roll too bad. That's a soft 20. Nice. Oh, accidentally twice. And
Why
finally, I
can't the
should roll
rogue
initiative
just do
for
rogue
the
shit like
bear.
hiding? Why do you have to run? That's my job.
About halfway
You're
through your
stealing my
time
job.
for strategizing.
I'm supposed to be the one getting smacked in the face by a bear, not you.
Ooh, bear didn't roll great.
I'm here to
Um,
help relieve the burden.
I don't
It's
think it
not
matters
helping,
if the
it's
bear
act-
didn't roll great, because
I'm
like
a healer. That's not relieving the burden if you get smacked in the face.
Ooh. Kime, what's your dex mod?
Like a +0. I don't have very good decks.
Okay, so the
Did you roll a 3 for the bear?
so the bear so the bear is going
Are
before
me
you.
and the bear tied?
Yeah, the bear is going before you.
Sorry.
God damn it!
In the case, I'll just put you
I'm
past that.
last.
Axel's
This
right
is
by
the
my
worst
microphone,
place-
so if you hear purring, it's probably him.
Actually, let me check your
This is
initiative
the worst
mod.
place to be for a paladin. Actually, it's not that bad. I can heal y'all if y'all get smacked in the face by a bear. Ogilvy.
Goody.
Yep. Okay,
But
so
it would
yeah,
be
the bear is
cool.
going first.
But you would die.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think
Probably-
Ogilvy cares about that. Well,
Probably about-
maybe he does. I'll
probably
wait
about-
until we get there.
Probably
Go
about
to
30 seconds
therapy.
left. Or is there any are there any final messages or things the party you guys want to talk or do moving before the combat starts? Fortunately, can't use any abilities, so there's only
I-
strategizing and moving.
Got it.
Anywhere within
I'm
the
gonna
square.
try to sleep the bear as soon as we get it. Like, I feel like I can't do it now, but later on, I'll try to sleep it.
I could probably scare it off. I've done it to an owl bear before.
I think for me, the only thing is that I just want to make sure I don't accidentally do something I can't do. Because
Mhm.
he's, like, I don't know,
Oh,
limping maybe?
I just heard the cat purring against the mic.
I told
Love it.
ya.
I feel like I
He
feel like
demands
that,
attention. If I don't give him attention, he has reached out with claws on my face. Not actually scratched me, but just like patted my face, and I could feel the claws. Like, okay,
Oh.
he needs attention.
All right. So, suppose at the top of the round we have Volca. Oh boy. Let's see. What
No, not
kind of-
Volca. You didn't. Oh, Volca. What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I rolled initiative for Volca,
Okay.
and they got a soft 20.
Yeah. For some reason, in my mind, Volca and Kime are still the same character. Don't know why. They
Huh.
are just the same character, and I was expecting a 3.
Interesting. Anyway,
why are we
what
the
kind of
same? We're
spell?
nothing alike.
I know. That is why it's very weird that they're the same character in my
Oh.
brain.
oh, apparently Volca never chose your cantrip. Uh-oh. We'll have to talk about that, but probably. Okay. In that case, they are going to cast a spell. Ooh, actually, I know what they're going to do. They're going to cast Ice Knife. Oh, right, it's weird. Hang on. Didn't make it oh no, it doesn't
You're
work.
gonna fight for your life, ice knife. You're gonna fight with the-
Alright, it's not set up. Okay. So I will roll a. Let's do 1d20 plus 4. Unfortunately, that misses the bear. On a hit or miss, the shard then explodes, and then the bear must make a dex saving throw. As Volca mutters an incantation in Orcish, and with her spear in one hand and open hand in the other, the what?
Sorry, keep going.
Yeah. The moisture and condensation in the air begins to crystallize and form in her palm, and solidify into this, this sharp blade made of ice as she throws it and tumbles through the air. As much as the bear does not seem to be phased very much by this attack, the ice knife buries into the ground at their feet and then shatters into a spray of shrapnel. As the bear rolls its save. It rolled very high. That is a soft 20.
Oh, man.
And so it takes... target each creature. Hit or miss, the shard that explodes. The target each must succeed on... Okay. So it doesn't take any damage. Cool. Noted. Volca's staying behind the bush.
The bear is immune to magic. Like, not really, but maybe.
Oh, God. Alright, in that case,
Too
next up then,
chunky.
we have Ogilvy. There's a bear in front of you. Also, at this point, I'm going to delete the
Ogilvy,
square.
no.
There we go.
Okay, well, he doesn't have magic.
True.
What do we know?
So, how far can he get to him to try to hit the bear?
Well, your movement speed is halved currently because of your bum leg.
It is, however, didn't I get a speed thingy?
True.
Because
your
of that?
Your movement speed normally is it is 40 feet. However, because your movement now is halved, you only can move 20 feet, so you can only get to about here.
Does
Hold on.
this also include
Ah.
flying ability?
It is all movement speed.
Yeah, it hurts so much that it...
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Yeah.
He's in a lot
I
of
don't think
pain
I'm
right
playing
now.
him right for the pain he's in, so we'll just pretend he's hiding it.
He's like, yeah, ow, ow,
Yeah,
ow.
he's pretending to be tough. He'll hide behind a bush and cry later.
That's fair. All right, so
Okay,
what's
so
Ogilvy doing?
if I can go... Okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing this right, because I'm slightly newer to the combat part. So
You're
if I
good.
move him to the 20-foot mark somewhere in front of the bear,
Yes.
can one of his weapons still reach him, or is that too far?
All of your weapons have a reach of 5 feet, so unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Unless you do a ranged attack,
I don't think he has ranged weapons.
you can
He
throw
has-
daggers.
We'll throw the dagger then, if I'm allowed to do
Okay.
that.
All right.
Okay.
You can
so-
also get in closer if you bonus action to dash.
That is correct. You can't. As
Oh,
a move-
thank
yeah,
you.
right. I forgot about that because cunning action. You can dash as a bonus action. So now
Yay!
so you can move your full technically.
Cool. Okay, so to do that, I would move him first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, the thing is moving.
Though
And
technically
you said
can't-
20 feet.
Yeah, you can split up your movement, so you can run in, stab, and then try to back off. Though we'll have to see what happens if you do that.
Okay. So then
That's 5
I'm
feet.
so sorry. What am I doing? Where am I
You're good.
putting my little dude?
Wherever you want to go. If you're using your bonus action to dash, you have a movement of 40 feet. So you can move, any which way
Oh,
as
heck yeah,
long as
okay.
it's... Yeah.
He's gonna dash then, so he can hit, and then do. I can. My best one, I believe, is this one. Yeah. My short sword, his talon short sword,
Sure.
and we'll say it's on the other leg. That it's not on the bum leg. That it's on the better leg.
Hmm. You can also use your
So-
hands for this sword. You can use either or. But...
We specified that it's only on its feet.
Okay, the weapon in question is suited to fit either both your hands or your hand or feet talons, basically.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I
It's
thought that was gonna be a
interchangeable.
problem.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Okay.
really want to use your foot, I won't stop you. But
It'll be what. Yeah, he's using his good foot. He wants to be cool.
that's fair. Unfortunately, that misses. as you
Okay.
as you once again take a swing at the bear, and there's only a very light graze, a very thin cut across the bridge of the nose, as you feel the warmth of the breath just like breathing, bearing down your face. It smells of death.
I don't like that.
Yeah, as there's only a very thin trickle of blood just soaking into the fur, as it barely flinches.
Oh, jeez.
We gonna die.
So now I'm right here. This is where I am.
Well, okay. You have moved 25 feet. You still have 15 feet of movement. However, if you move out of melee range of this creature, you will get an attack of opportunity. Basically, it'll try to hit you as you run.
Oh, but if I stay here, he might not.
Unless you have some kind of feature that negates that, such as being I forgot what rogue you are. A swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler.
Yeet.
Actually, hang on. I'm
You
trying to remember
don't
what's...
provoke opportunity. Yeah, you don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Oh,
I
right,
need to
be-
learn
oh, right,
what I
because you-
can do.
Alright, because you took mobile. So yeah, you
No,
can... well,
they
that
could
too.
already do that alongside
Uh-huh.
mobile.
I didn't think you could.
Oh, wait. I learned a thing
It's
right now.
a
What the
swashbuckler
crap?
rogue.
Your
When
confidence
you hit
buffs...
something.
Hang on. During your turn, if he's making melee
Rakish
attack against a
audacity,
creature...
I think is the.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no matter what, if you take if you hit or miss, yeah, so you don't take any attacks opportunity after you attempted to attack this guy.
So you may
Yeah,
leave.
I just discovered some really cool stuff I can do. I have nimble flight.
wait.
I have rakish audacity.
All right. So for future reference, when it's not your turn, look over your features on your character
I will
sheet.
do that. I am so sorry.
However, also as part of this, to also remind you, you also technically get advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack. Actually, no, wait, sorry. Oh, wait, no, sorry. You can get sneak attack through these requirements. You don't get advantage.
Yeah.
So it still misses, but nonetheless, yeah. Either
No,
way,
that's fine. I'm okay with playing fairly. I just had no idea I could do this. I'm
You're
so
fine.
sorry.
Yeah, we're working with some new abilities. People just leveled up, you know. But nonetheless,
And I'm newer to the combat part.
that too. But no point standing. Either way, next up then after Ogilvy, I believe that's everything. Got your bonus action movement. Okay, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. For now, I'm just gonna keep him there.
Yep. Next up then we have Nari. Vigilance, you're on deck.
Cool. Let me do the murder. I can't do much murder right now.
Can you poison and then murder?
The murder's in your heart.
Oh, also another big thing to reminder for this group. As one of the homebrew rules you can do as a free action perform an analysis. You can do a free action to analyze the creature, which is basically making a skill check depending on the creature type. In this case, it is survival because it is a beast. And if you manage to beat the DC, you can learn about a weakness. Okay, it would be either a vulnerability, resistance, immunity, or ability of the creature. If it is an ability, it has to be an ability that it has used. Otherwise, you don't know what to look for. But, point standing.
Well,
free action.
as an action, I will activate my symbiotic entity as the mushrooms and spores and shit in the air around me become a bit more visible, making this like horrible stinky cloud of black stuff around me.
Yeah, there's
And I woke up to it.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say there's a rotting log that's covered in mushrooms nearby that some of the spores almost
Hell
like
yeah.
are taken up by the wind and start swirling up around your body, covering you in like this thick kind of like it almost looks like pollen at first before you realize it's just a cloud of spores.
Cool.
And I just look at the bear very intently. I would like to do the
All right.
I can
Analyze.
speak words.
Analyze
kind-
check.
Check.
Survival.
All right. I'm good at those.
Because it is a beast. Soft 20. Alrighty. In that case, please choose for me a vulnerability, resistance, immunity, or an ability.
Resistance.
Resistance. Alright. Let me look for just a moment. Roll a d4. 2. Looking at the thick fur and the very noticeable amount of bulk and presumably fat on this creature, you're fairly certain that it would be resistant to cold damage.
Interesting. Okay. I keep staring at the bear. That is my turn.
Understood. Alright, next up then we have Vigilance. How you doing, buddy? That's a pretty big bear.
Yeah, I forgot I was muted for a while. Vigilance, I think is gonna come up around this way where he can like kind of be inside of the bear and cast Cause Fear.
Okay. You awaken the sense of mortality, blah, blah, blah. Target must make a wisdom saving throw, become frightened.
Yep.
The frightened creature target can repeat its saving throw. Okay. Interesting. So, let's see. How wise is this bear? Only one way to find out. Yeah!
I'm assuming it's a bear, so...
That is a 11, which I believe fails.
Fails. Yeah, so it's
All right.
frightened. And that frightened creatures cannot move any closer to what they're frightened of. And I think attacks made when the person they're frightened of is in sight, then they are at disadvantage, if I'm correct.
I believe that is the case.
Yeah.
I will double check that
Awesome.
as well, in case there's anything extra. Yep, okay. Noted. Yeah, and I will add a little target. As you start cackling and muttering your incantations, the underneath your modified coat, you can see sparks of flame and cinder start to kind of plume up at the edges, and your eyes almost take on this sort of burning, sort of smoky kind of hue as the currently cracked open horn starts pluming out smoke like a chimney, as you almost look like the embodiment of a forest fire in front of this bear.
Oh my god.
And the bear, like, you can see the eyes widen and the smell of smoke as it like is starting to look a bit cautious of you.
I'm gonna take another step forward, I think. I don't think I used my entire movement, but...
Yep. If you
Just
were
for the heck of it.
here... Yep, there you go.
Yep, that would be my whole movement then.
Alrighty. In that case, then, it is now the bear!
Bear. Bears.
So, the bear...
The bear starts its turn within 10 feet of me. I would like it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, boy!
Just to mock the bear.
Alrighty. Oh, I'll use the metal dice. Why not? Ooh, first roll was pretty high. See if the second one's higher. Second one's even higher. That adds a total...
Why is it at advantage?
Good question. I believe a 19 is successful.
Yeah.
I'm afraid the bear is
the mushrooms
unfazed.
start vibing on its fur, but don't do much.
Yeah, like there's almost this.
It's just stinkier now.
Yeah, there's almost like this greenish yellow kind of like just kind of powdered coating on like the side of its face as it just kind of chuffs a bit and like it blasts off a bit of the cloud as it just doesn't seem phased.
That's so rude.
However, nonetheless, it is looking at the currently limping, weakened, small creature in front of it, seeing it as barely much of a threat, and as possibly
Barely.
another source of food. God fucking damn it! All right, I'm gonna roll the hit. It is
At disadvantage, right?
indeed, however, it has multi-attack.
At disadvantage, right?
True, but point standing. First roll. Oh wait, this is disadvantage, right? I believe that is a 16 to hit. As it goes in to bite you.
Ogilvy.
Ogilvy, does a 16 hit?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, what?
Does a 16
promise
hit
I'm
your armor
here.
class?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I promise I'm right here.
You're fine, you're fine.
That's what I
that's-
hit, right?
No.
Oh, what is
okay.
my armor class?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, 13.
Wait, what the hell did you roll?
What is that?
I don't know. I just clicked on the button that said armor class.
Oh. I
Ha!
have
Is that a
no
thing?
idea
Oh,
what
you
that's
can
meant to
click on it.
do.
In some like some people have this
What the fuck's a
homebrew rule
defense
where
roll?
like you roll plus your armor class to see if you get hit or something rather than the enemy roll.
That's
It's
weird.
weird and different for
Huh.
every table. I don't know why it's by
Oh,
default.
yeah, that's what I
I-
used to do on the old tables.
Either way, that's not the rule we're
Okay.
using.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll play whatever
either way,
rules we're playing.
Yeah, either way, I believe your AC is 13, so unfortunately that hits as you take... Let me look. There. Actually, here it is. Here's the dice. As you take... Ooh, so much. Plus... That is 11 points of piercing damage as the bear's massive jaws clamp down onto your thigh, and the head pulls itself back up. As you are now currently hanging in its jaws, you are grappled.
I am hit. I am stressed.
And at this point, as it
Feathers flying everywhere, squawking in the air. No cool points happening whatsoever. This is a flailing ass bird.
And as it pins you in place
Oh,
with its
God,
jaws, it is now going to do a claw attack.
Oh crap!
No!
Well,
I don't like this anymore.
Still
can't
at
say I'm
disadvantage.
saluting. It was nice
Oh yeah, it's
knowing
a
ya.
disadvantage. Thank you for reminding me.
Yep, that's true.
Don't kill our bird! Don't kill
God,
our bird! We need
okay.
him.
As an 18 to hit, which I presume hits. All right, and then as you take, oh dear,
Oh dear.
Fire bear.
He thought it'd be cool.
as you take another 11 points of slashing damage as the as it comes up with one of its paws to like to start kind of cutting you and ripping you into pieces for easier consumption. You feel one of the massive paws come up to your back as it rakes its way down. And there's this massive gash going down, like your back going down your other leg that's currently kicking and hanging out of the side of this creature's mouth.
Okay, real quick, I'm fixing my hit points where it says current, right?
Yes, current.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ogilvy is not looking so hot.
Ogilvy is critical.
Oh.
That's all I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Next
gonna-
up, then, in that
we're-
case,
we're gonna
Kime,
get you
you're
out of
up.
there, bud. Great. So my friend is friend quotation marks.
Acquaintance, compatriot.
My
Ally.
Your ally, yes.
my bird. My bird.
My
is hanging-
bird.
My bird.
I'm
I'm sure
okay with that. It's just like, oh, it's the group's bird.
I think that would be
If he
considered
survives.
insensitive in a lot of Nocturok communities.
Oh, that absolutely would be.
Oh. Wait, hold up! No, I don't want to say a slur. Never mind.
Either way, Kime, continue.
My ward is currently being eaten, so I'm gonna rush over. I'm gonna go as far as how far can I move?
30 feet.
Fuck is my movement? How do we calculate that diagonally? I want to pull him out.
Okay.
Basically, I want to
Okay.
pull him out.
On the right-hand side, left-hand side, you should see 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth from the top. There should be a little ruler,
Hold
and
on,
then you click on that, and you should be able to click and measure as much as you want.
Oh. Yes, good.
I want to go. How do I undo the ruler? Okay, there we go. I want to go here, and I want to basically do a like I want to pull him out. I want to pull him out.
Okay. In that case, I'll say you're making the escape. You're using your action to help Ogilvy escape from the clutches of this massive bear. So, I will say if you could roll for me an athletics check.
Please.
That's enough. As you're like, go, come on, buddy, I'll save you. And as you come up and try to force your metal gauntleted fingers into the jaws of the bear to pull it up to open it, and you manage to get just enough room for Ogilvy to just manage to slip and get their way out of the jaws of the creature as they're no longer grappled.
Great.
However, that is your action.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I forget. Is lay on hands a bonus action or a regular action?
Lay on hands is an action.
Ah, fuck. I'm guessing Cure Wounds is also an action.
Correct.
Okay.
If you have if you have healing word, that is a bonus action.
No, I don't. It's not a paladin thing.
Also, I don't think magic will work on him.
Oh,
that's right.
Shit, you're right.
Remember, that is a good thing.
Oh wow, I really messed myself up, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about my actions.
If you're magically healed, bad things happen.
How do I fix you?
Ogilvy brain. No work so good.
Okay. Basically, I'm gonna be like, you should move. I don't think I can drag him. I feel like he needs to do that on his own turn, but I'm gonna. I think can I use the rest of my movement to like switch places with him? I don't know if that's like a thing in D&D. I want to basically shove him.
On, let me move.
That would be a shove action. Hold on.
I would say you would have had to have spent your action to move him. Okay, that'll allow. That is fine.
And I'm just gonna basically be like, I'm gonna do. So I'm not like it's not an actual thing. This is flavor text. I'm basically just getting ready to block if the bear goes for him again.
So does that mean Ogilvy is technically right here because you moved him?
No, you're still here.
No, you're still there.
Okay.
I just moved next to you.
Okay, we're just flavor texting it.
I mean, to be fair, Kime, I believe you do have an ability to help protect someone.
Yep, that's all my reaction.
As a reaction.
So he has to get attacked first, and I wasn't close enough beforehand.
Though I believe it's already at disadvantage. Either way. So, back at the top of the round, we have Volka. Ogilvy, you'll be on deck. So, Volka sees this, and even though Ogilvy is kind of an idiot, they're still their idiot, so they're gonna try to help. They're going to run up behind Ogilvy, and they're gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Will that work with the necrotic damage?
Oh, right, that's correct. Oh, right, yeah, she... Okay.
Just toss him to the side. Just throw him in a bush and come back for him later.
There's a lot of options here. Yeah, because it's clear to tell that you're critical.
He was essentially eaten as a fried chicken wing.
Almost.
Like,
yeah.
Raw chicken wing.
You almost got
it was the fight of 87.
Oh God, no!
No!
God fucking damn it. Anyway, honestly, Volka, I think there aren't a whole lot of options here. They're gonna cure wounds and take the risk.
Cool, take the risk. That's me saying that, not Ogilvy. He's not saying nothing right now.
Do any of us have healing potions? Would healing potions be better for this, or is that also magic?
It would.
Magic, right?
However, I don't think anyone has any medicine. That would be something you'd have to look around and gather
We need
for.
to buy healing potions as soon as possible
Yeah.
when we get
I
back.
Ooh,
I could
let's
do
see
good
what I got.
berries, but I don't think that'll be the same. I think that still counts as magic.
Good berries still.
His
is
lucky
still a
charm
spell.
didn't work.
Either way, they're going to cure wounds at 2nd level. Because at this point we can't really be picky. You heal for a total of, that is 8 plus 9, which is 17 hit points.
So I add 17 hit points?
Correct. And as
Okay.
much as you feel some of the various wounds beginning to coagulate and close on all down your back, you feel that that tingling sensation in your leg pulse as it spreads further up your leg and going through your nervous system. Because you were healed, let me double check what that does. Real quick. So this is necrotic damage. And I need to just have this page bookmark at this point for dealing with so many fucking major injuries. Let's see. When someone has suffered a significant magical injury, accelerating the healing process through magic can compound this problem by introducing even more mana to the nervous system. After being magically healed, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, crap. Okay, where do... There we are.
So, just bear that in mind, for the future. However, if you do other things to get advantage, it will just be a straight roll.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I clicked on the thing that says disadvantage.
Okay, so yeah, just bear that in mind.
Do we not mess with stress on these pages?
Not right now. That may or may not
Okay.
come later. We'll have to see.
Okay, no worries.
All right.
I was gonna say, because I
That
think he's
is
stressed.
Volca. And that's, well, emotionally, yes. Mechanically, not yet. Alright, and Volca is going to also move up to the front to discourage from hurting specifically Ogilvy. Speaking of, Ogilvy, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm not feeling so hot.
Also, Nari, you're on deck.
So, Ogilvy is now, he feels like garbage. He's kind of wobbling around. He at least is not critical. He's just hit, but his leg hurts, so he's not standing on it. He's more kneeling on the one side with his other foot trying to stand up, and his feathers are puffy and rattled and pulled out of all directions, and he looks like he was a dog's chew toy.
Yeah, you're missing quite a few feathers that are currently kind of half hanging.
Yeah,
out
he's
of,
a couple
the
of
bear's
bald
bloody
spots on
maw.
his head. And he does it. So he's kind of wobbling and stumbling, but he looks at the bear. I need to hit you. And so he is going to try. However, I want to know. I looked this up now. I did what you told me to do.
Thank you.
He has this.
The mobile feat.
Can
yes.
this still work?
Correct.
Okay. So, he is going to try to bludgeon. No? Yeah, no, we're going to do the short sword again. He's going to, very chaotically, I'm going to assume, try it again, but this time actually back up so that way he doesn't get
Alright,
attacked by her.
that is a shank with disadvantage, which is unfortunately a 6, which misses, but nonetheless, as you, as the bear is currently eyeing you down, you go to swing once again with your sword, and it kind of backs up so it doesn't get, hit in the eyes. And with that small gap that you're able to make for yourself, you can get the hell out of dodge.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna use my ruler.
Good. They're
I'm gonna-
learning!
We're going over there. Okay. 20. Whoop. Yep, okay. Pick him up. Put him there. There you go.
Mm-hmm. You can also you
Turn
still have
over.
your bonus action to dash, if you wish. If you want to get even further away. But that's up to you.
No, we'll stay right here. It's fine.
Okay. I believe
I
there's
think
one
he
other
wants
thing...
to still help in some way.
That's fair. I believe there is one way that you can actually manage to help that you can do as a free action.
Ooh, what can I do to help?
Do you remember?
Is it dashing?
No.
Oh.
You can stare at the bear.
Oh,
Indeed.
I can stare at the bear?
Bear
The,
stare.
the analyze check, yes.
Thank you. I'm... Okay, where are you, Analyze
It's a
check?
new homebrew mechanic. You guys haven't done a lot of combat, so I'm being lenient. But
Thank you.
unless I'm a merciful DM, but you know, just
Thank you
need to
for being
remember this for the
merciful.
future.
A merciful God who doesn't actually want us all to die, unlike some DMs.
Yeah, that's true. I'm
Hey,
so sorry. Where is it?
I'm just the ambivalent narrator. I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about.
Where are you? Initiative, you said?
No, it is It is an analyze check, which is a homebrew ruler working with. Because this is a beast, you can make a survival check to try to analyze aspects of the creature.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for survival.
There you go. 17, that is enough. Please choose for me a resistance, an immunity, a weakness, or an ability.
Just one?
Yep.
Okay. Let's pick a resistance. That way he doesn't get continuously hurt through this.
Okay. Please choose for me then a...
Wait, if I do an ability, that can help someone else, right?
I mean, any information is good, so it's up to you what do you think would be most important. So you could choose resistance, you can choose ability, you can choose immunity, you can choose a weakness.
Okay, let's actually do a weakness.
Okay. Like most creatures, especially those of denizens to the forest, and those made of, hair and flesh and blood, typically burning them doesn't really suit them very well. At least they don't really like fire.
Ooh.
So this creature has a weakness to fire damage.
Am I allowed to yell that to them?
Yeah, sure. It's presumed with the analysis check you're shouting this out to your allies unless you say
Hey
otherwise.
guys, I think it would be good if you set it on fire. I'm just gonna rest here.
Kill it with fire!
Pretty much.
Did I bring my fires? Nope, I brought the wrong one. God damn it.
I've always got fire.
I brought Thunderous Smite and not Searing Smite. Fuck.
Fair enough. So, suppose in that case, next
Can I
up
kill it
then
with lightning instead?
Well, we'll see if what you're capable of doing on your turn. Next up then is Nari. Vigilance, you're on deck.
I had completely forgotten to get into the mindset of playing a fucking Spores Druid and forgot that I have Shillelagh. So,
You forgot the Shillelagh.
her boomerang that she carries everywhere starts getting wrapped in these those like tiny little mushrooms that are like flat against
Yes.
wood.
Epiphytes, I think they're called. Basically, yeah, like
They
these
look like-
rings going down the side of a tree.
They look like barnacles almost on her boomerang. And she will attempt to murder the bear.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
I
as
use
you go
my-
to swing.
I use the murder action.
All right. You roll for murder.
Action.
As you hold up your boomerang to go and swing, the mushrooms start to grow and also harden on the edge of the on the one end of your war wing, your boomerang, and the clusters of these thin mushrooms almost form like the ridges on a mace as you go to swing. That is.
Miss.
My condolences. And as it
Actually, I have a bunch of fucking inspiration. Can I
If you wish-
re-roll that with inspiration?
if you wish to, absolutely.
I do wish to. Oh my
Oh.
fucking god!
Oh,
I hate it here.
my
Can I
condolences.
re-roll it again?
You can only use one inspiration per roll.
This is homophobic.
Darn.
So I'm gonna have to roll.
Unless you use 3 at once.
Yes, if you use 3, if you use 3 at once, you're able to make a success, a critical
I
success.
don't have three.
Yes. I will roll for severity to see how bad this is. I rolled a 2. You just miss.
Cool. And nice.
All right.
I will hop away
All
and
right.
hide behind Kime.
In that case, you'll be taking an attack of opportunity.
I will not because I have the mobile feat.
You do? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Forgot about that part.
This frog can hop fast.
You're a zippy little fucker. All right.
I just jump over Kime.
Oh yeah, like as you, even as you go to swing, and the mushrooms kind of like wilt and kind of bend as it makes impact with the bear. There's still this cluster of spores as it just like tries to smack away at the cloud of spores in its face. As you're like, all right, get the fuck out, and you boing move past Kime.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Next up, then we have Vigilance, and then Kime, you're up after the bear.
All right, you know what? This might be a mistake, but I'm gonna have Vigilance move to where Nari was
Okay.
and cast Produce Flame.
Hey, that absolutely hits. In that case, that it will be taking 2, which is doubled to 4 points of fire damage.
He's mostly just counting on the whole fear thing to save his skin. So
As the smoke starts to billow, thicker and heavier as you move closer, the bear looks afraid. Isn't necessarily the right word, but they're definitely they see you as a threat. They see you, cautiously in their
cool.
vision. And as you move your way forwards, seeing itself kind of backed against a tree and looking back at you, by the time it looks back around, you have the plume of flame in your currently burning wooden covered hand. And despite the tingling burning sensation going up your arm, you ignore it as you go to chuck it in its face. It's kind of this cluster of ash and cinders as it just backs up directly right between the eyes. Where that hit, and it tries to swipe at it with its paw after the spores and cluster of everything. It seems...
Okay.
However, it seems, as much as it does hurt, it feels more like a fly pestering, swinging at its face.
Well, fuck. If I move away, it'll get an attack of opportunity, and I am
Indeed.
squishy. You know
Wait,
what?
why did you go right up to it?
I was counting on the fear thing. I don't know. I wasn't thinking.
Ogilvy
Just
rubbed
wasn't
off.
thinking.
It does have disadvantage
That is fair.
if you go to run, but...
Yeah, it does have disadvantage, which... you know what? I'll stay. Sure.
Okay. Alright.
I'll hope it goes for one of the beefier people and not the fire.
Next up, then, is the bear's turn, unless you'd like to do anything else with your turn before moving on.
Don't think there's anything I can do right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I have any bonus actions available.
You have a free action.
So
You can stare at the bear.
I'm going to stare at the bear.
Eventually,
bear stare.
I'm going to get into people's brains. Because remember, you can do that on a free action every turn. So, all right.
Stare at the bear. Any more resistances?
We'll first roll survival.
Okay, survival, which I'm actually good at.
19. That's enough. Please choose for me a resistance, immunity, or ability.
I'll go resistance.
Okay. Roll a D3.
D3, that's a fun one. How do I roll a D3?
/R 1D3.
Okay, /R.
With a space. With the space.
How would a
One.
D3 even work? Thinking about
There
it.
are
There are
three-sided.
physical
There are three-sided
D3s.
die. They're kind of funky looking.
Yeah, I think there's rounded edges.
Yeah, they're kind of cool. Either way, looking at the thick, heavy fur and hide of this creature, you're pretty sure it is resistant to slashing damage.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. That's my turn then.
Alrighty. So, in that case, now on to the bear! Alright,
It
so it
must
has...
make a con save.
Oh boy!
It wanted to start its turn within 10 feet of me. That was its mistake.
However, didn't roll too great that time.
Ooh.
Though it is still a total of 11, which I still believe fails.
Yes, whereas... There we go. Halo Spores. It takes 3 necrotic damage as the spores around us just like take root in its side.
Ah, I see. However, as much as the spores almost seem to sink into the fur and start taking effect, they don't do as much damage as you imagine they would normally.
This is so rude.
It's a very thick, very beefy bear. It's got a lot of con.
Very thick bear, you almost said?
Indeed. So that 3 is halved down to, I believe it's rounded down, so 1 point of poison damage.
Lovely.
Alright, so...
It's damage. It's still damage.
It's got 3 targets it can look at in front of it to swing at.
One is literally on fire and it's terrified of it.
That's true. Alright, so... let me get a d6. 1 and 2, 1, 2 goes for Volca. 3, 4 for Vigilance. 5, 6 for Kime. That is a 2, so
Does
it's
this
swinging.
bear not have reach? Just asking. I mean, okay, whatever.
It seems to be swinging at creatures within 5 feet of it, so... I don't know. Anyway, either way, it is going to be taking a swing at Volca.
Volca,
Disadvantage.
really quick-
Is
Yeah,
it disadvantage? Yeah, you're not within 5 feet of Volca. Either way, it's still at disadvantage
I'm not-
anyways, so you can't add double disadvantage. Point standing.
I was going. Okay. Actually, I think I can. Let me see how this. I think I can rebuke the violent.
First roll was a 15. Second one with disadvantage was a nat 1. Let me roll for severity to see how bad it is. Whew! That's a natural 20. Which, if when I roll for severity, low number's good, high number's bad. That means this is as bad as it can possibly get. So,
Despair.
as it goes to swing at Volca, there is almost this pulse of magical energy coming from it as the Volca holds up a hand, and there is this flash of green. And before the bear can even really react, it kind of was like blinded for a moment, kind of stumbles back and falls over. It is prone.
Ooh.
And also on top of that, Volca is able to get a free attack off on it. What would work for prone? Is there a boot? I know there's a boot in here somewhere.
I think you can literally just twist it upside down.
Oh yeah, that too! Hang on. Beautiful.
It suddenly looks like a
definitely
badger
guy-
to me.
A
Ah!
guy that's like on the floor or something. I can't
Oh yeah, a little bit. But yeah, Volca can get a free attack off with their quarterstaff, and because it's prone, advantage. Actually, wait, hang on. Well, I'll still take the number, but I just forgot I can also roll it digitally. What's their modifier? To hit, to bonk. To power word bonk. That is a 18 to hit, which absolutely hits. They're doing two-handed. I'll just do that for and then damage. They take. As they go to swing with the quarterstaff, trying to impact down onto it, and it smacks into the forehead of the. Well, actually, not into the forehead, into the vulnerable belly, the stomach of the creature. However, as it hits against it, it only just kind of like there's just a dull thud. It doesn't really seem to react. Kime, you're up.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Should I just hit it? Dude, should I hit this thing?
I mean, that's up to you.
Okay,
You can't get anyone
Smack
else
the
for help. It's
bear.
your turn. Yeah. You,
I'm
Also-
gonna smack it.
all right, roll to smack.
Where's my smack? It's one-handed, so smack.
That definitely
Nice!
hits. Roll
A good smack.
damage. Are you adding anything else to it?
Do I want to smite? Should I smite?
Oh, wait, if it's prone, if it's prone, you get that nat 20.
Oh wait,
don't you?
yeah. That's a natural 20 because it's prone.
Oh, okay. So, it's a crit.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna.
That
I'm just gonna
means
put a smite.
if you
gonna smite.
smite.
I'm gonna smite.
Okay. What level?
I'm trying to find my smite. Where the fuck is my smite?
Scroll down to the bottom of the core section, and there should be a toggle for what level.
How
level
many
you-
level? I think I only have first level stuff at this point.
Correct. So yeah, you don't need to toggle first level, but still, nonetheless.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send my. How do I do damage with the thing?
Oh no.
How do I do
Okay.
damage?
Okay. First off, toggle the global damage modifier for the first level divine smite, and then in the chat bar, click on Well, I'll probably click on the first one because it's the crit. There you go. Oh boy. So that is.
Does it double? How does it double? How does it?
Yep. With a natural 20, the dice is doubled. So, with a natural 20, how do you smite this bear? It is not dead, but nonetheless, this is gonna hurt.
Okay, so I think he may just like walks over to it and it's just kind of like gives it like an apologetic look, like you're just a bear. I feel bad about this, but also please stop eating my friends. And she's just kind of like she's technically doing this one-handed, but like for the imagery, she's gonna kind of like just like drive it down.
Ah, yeah. We'll say your shield is almost on your arm as you're able to at least get somewhat of your free hand to hold the blade with both ends as you slam it down into the flank of this creature as it's prone. It takes, that is, 20 points of radiant damage plus 13 halved, which is 6, so that is a total of 26 points of damage buried into the flank of this creature as the radiant energy almost kind of arcs and crackles with this sort of brief flash of light going up the fur. As now there is this sort of cream yellowish white radiant scar that crackles out like lightning from where you buried your sword into its flesh. And for the rest of combat, its movement speed is halved. From that natural 20 giving you a special buff. Or a special,
Nice.
Effect, I should say. So, this thing is
Smite.
not looking happy. As much as it's still alive and kicking. So,
Can we just like put it to sleep, like not like dying, but just like sleep?
I mean, we'll have to see it. Well, it's on turn. So, back up at
I
the
think
top of the
I
round.
think that was Kime saying that out loud. I think that was
Fair
Kime
enough.
like saying, "Can we just
Fair
sleep
enough.
this thing?"
Actually, is there anything else that you wish to do before you end your turn?
I don't think I can do anything on.
Can you?
Can I?
Can
I
you?
think it is.
You have a free. You
I-
always
I-
have a free action.
Oh yeah, that's the thingy, the thing where you do the survival. Yes. I wanna do
Indeed.
that. Where is it?
All right, that is a 17. That is enough. So, please choose for me amongst this list a resistance, immunity, or an ability.
Ability. I think we already got all of its resistances.
Okay. Please choose 2 of the abilities that have been used thus far. Endurance or Keen Smell.
Endurance.
This creature has advantage on Strength and Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Good to know.
That's why it had an advantage against the spores earlier.
I see.
Is a very thicky boy.
Who eats lots of garbage, apparently.
Never speak again.
But nonetheless, that is what you're able to analyze. So, I suppose in that case, now back up to Volca, knowing this information. Let's see what they have at their disposal. So... oh! Actually, this is a thing they can cast that would be helpful. They're gonna cast Flame Blade. As they go down the swing. Just bonus action. So, you cause your action to make a melee spell attack against with Fire Blade. So as they mutter their incantation, holding up their spear, they sort of run their hand across the shaft going up to the spear tip as runes begin to glow on the edge, and the metal spear tip turns this glowing red hot as they go in to pierce and stab at the creature. And that is going to be a melee spell attack. 1d20 plus 4. That absolutely hits, as they take 3d6 fire damage. As that is 9 doubled to 18 points of fire damage. As the spear buries into the other flank of this creature, sort of coordinating with Kime. Alrighty. So, next up then we have Ogilvy, once again. The bear is currently on its back.
Okay, so Ogilvy is kind of hesitating. He's been watching them. He's kind of in these bushes. But the bear's on its back now. He is going to go ahead. I'm going to have him dash, because he can dash up to 20 feet, right?
You can, if you dash, you can move a total of 40 feet.
Oh. I can inspect whatever that is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to dash him to right here.
Okay.
And I am going to have him do his belaying pin, because it does bludgeoning damage, not slashing/piercing damage.
Okay.
Sucks.
Now...
And then...
hold on. So, here's where it's unfortunate. Now, because it is currently prone, you would get advantage. However, because you have disadvantage because of your shit going on, it's a straight roll. Which makes that a nat 1.
Oh.
Let me roll for severity. That is a 7. It just misses.
Okay. And then he's going to use his movement to kind of back up again.
Okay. Yep,
and now he's done.
Yep, that was...
He's obvious, like, it's very obvious. Cool, yeah, it's very obvious that he's doing it slower, and he's not nearly having fun anymore.
Yeah, you're struggling a bit. You're still bleeding.
He's struggling, and he is not jovial or hopping. He is very looking upset now.
Fair enough. Anything else you wish to do with your turn?
I don't want to be here.
That doesn't answer my question. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, that's the end of the turn. Sorry, yes, end of the turn.
Okay, alright, in that case. Next up, then, we have Nari. Vigilance, you're on deck.
Well, I would once again like to attempt murder.
That is quite fair. Roll if you would like to roll for murder. That is something I might allow.
At advantage because it's prone.
Alright, roll for bonk.
There's a 21 hit.
That does indeed hit.
Boomerang. No, boomerang.
Have a total of...
So, as you go to swing and hit against the creature, You almost note as once again the mushrooms kind of sort of try to bury themselves in with the impact, and the clutter of spores reaches out, and you almost kind of feel like a very heavy like thud kind of resistance, as if you go to swing and then it just doesn't do much impact. As much as these spores, while they still work and groove their way into the skin, like I said before, they seem to be resistant to this damage. At the very least, to your spores. So that is...
Is that for the poison and the necrotic, or just the necrotic?
Oh, right, shit, it does...
The poison is coming from...
Oh yeah, it's 2d4 poison. Actually, yes. Technically, it is. The resistance is from both.
Okay, cool.
Well, how is this bear resistant to necrotic? What kind of fucked up bear is this?
The bear is poisoned though, so it can still
very
be poisoned even if it's resistant.
The
Well, it can
poisoning
still
only
take
happens if
damage.
it tries to hug me.
Yeah. So that is, as it takes half damage from that. That is half to 6.
I just thought that's what that symbol meant.
Oh, the little symbol on its top right, in the top right of the token. That is this toggle that is afraid. That is fear.
Oh, I thought it was a poison symbol. So I thought this bear was like poisoned.
No.
It's scared of me.
Yeah, it is
Aw.
scared.
That I knew.
In that case, I believe that is your action, unless you would like to do anything else.
I stare at the bear.
Alright, survival. Stare at this bear as it's in a vulnerable position. That is
Care
more
bear
than enough.
stare.
Choose
That's what I
for
was making
me...
reference to.
Hilarious. Choose for me a resistance, immunity, or ability.
Immunity.
Immunity. Looking at the amount of fat and blubber, as well as the very similar, like I said, thick hide of the creature, you're pretty sure, after you watch as the boomerang made impact, it is immune to bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Immune?
So to cover
This
some
bear
far,
is created
It is-
specifically to counter my character.
you have managed to see so far it is resistant to slashing, cold, poison, and necrotic, is immune to bludgeoning, and is weak to fire.
That is my
Alright.
turn. I hop over Kime again.
Boing. Alright, in that case, Vigilance, you're up.
Alright, you know what? Vigilance is gonna be kind of like, alright, you know what? Fuck this. And it's gonna cast Shatter.
Sorry, wait.
Oh.
Is it immune to all bludgeoning damage? Or only non-magical bludgeoning damage?
It is immune to all bludgeoning damage.
Fucking hell.
This is a
Cool.
very thick bear.
With 3 C's.
Indeed.
Alright, well, fuck this. Vigilance is gonna cast Shatter centered, like, kind of, like, right behind the bear, so it's still gonna get the bear in there, but...
That's fair. There's a spray of dirt and vegetation as you kind of center it right in front of where its head is. Oh, that's a con save, of which it has advantage.
It would also affect, like, the surroundings, apparently. Any
That is
non-magical
true.
surroundings. So.
Like I said, the dirt sprays up, and like there's like a few of the older, drier branches on the bottom of the tree start like snap and blast off. Let's roll. First roll was very low. Second roll was slightly less low. That is
I'm imagining it's probably got
a
Constitution.
12.
Oh!
Which fails, as it takes 14 points of thunder damage. As it, like, trips and kind of falls over onto its sides, you aim the shatter around where its head is, as there's a spray of earth, and it lets out a just confused kind of growl as it basically gets a thunderclap in the side of its ear. It is discombobulated, it is confused. And also his face is now covered in dirt and vegetation from the spray of earth. Did not seem keen on what is happening to it right now.
Alright.
Nonetheless, now
I'm gonna also angle myself a little bit like here now. I'm gonna step away, see if it'll like try and take the opportunity to move away at some point. I don't know. So because I'm not pinning it between the tree and me.
It'll try to claw at you at disadvantage. It's kicking at you with one of its clawed feet. First roll was garbage. Second roll was even more garbage. But nonetheless, that is a plus its mod, a 12 to hit.
My armor class is 12.
That if it meets it, it beats it. As you take a claw.
Oh boy.
You take doing math. Sorry. As you take 14 points of slashing damage, as with a spare claw, as it's like writhing and kicking and bucking, trying to scramble, trying to get back up while it's flailing in confusion. It manages to get a spare swing off, as it almost like clips you on the chin and like kind of knocks your head like up as there's a bit of a crack noise, like fuck. As there is currently blood dripping down your neck and chin.
Yeah, I'm hit.
Alrighty. In that case, that is, I believe, the end of your turn then, unless you'd like to do anything else.
I don't think I have any bonus actions that could help, so I think that's it.
Alrighty, so in that case, it is now the bear. So first and foremost, the bear, using half its movement
We'll make a Constitution save.
or before it gets up, it's gonna do that.
We're doing whatever we can against this bear.
I'm not doing a lot of damage with these things, but I will at least
We're
try.
doing some chip damage at least. That's a 19.
Yeah, thought so.
Alright. It is using half of its movement to get back up, unfazed by your spores. And, you know what? I'll roll a wisdom save to see how interested it is in continuing this fight. Okay, it's gonna keep kicking. So...
Great.
Looking at the enemies in front of it. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, I'll roll this. High, it goes for Volca. Low, it goes for Kime. That is
low, come on. I can take it.
That is a 3, so it's going for Kime. So
I can take it.
So
I can take it.
At this point, it is going to multi-attack you at disadvantage. Actually, wait. Doesn't it have to make a save for each of these for the fear attack effect?
I believe so.
In that case, I keep forgetting. I was forgetting to do that. So we'll say this is the next one now.
At the end of its turns. It does it at the end of its turns.
At the end of its turns, that's fair. However, I'll just...
Yeah, it's had a few turns.
Yeah, it's had a few turns, so I'll roll. I'll do 2. First one was a 12. Second one was an 8. So it's still afraid
Both
for
fail.
now. So either way, it is still going to attack Kime at disadvantage. First off, a bite.
I have an armor class of 20. Come at me.
Welp, got 22.
Oh, okay.
As you take... I'm sorry, it's a big bear.
I'm just a little guy. You can't hurt me. I have glasses. You can't hurt me.
As for the first
the guy
attack,
with glasses.
you take 9 points of piercing damage as, almost like a tin can, the jaws reach out to snap at your midsection, and your armor kind of buckles in a little bit and crunches. As the fangs at least manage to make manage to bury themselves and pick you up, getting you in its grip. You are now grappled. And now it is going to make a claw attack. Still at disadvantage, but nonetheless.
At least you're beefier than us.
How did it get a 22 at disadvantage? How?
It's pretty high.
The fuck is this bear so strong? Jesus.
The second roll was that is an 18 to hit. Which I
Nope.
believe fails. So, as
Yep.
much as it's able to grab at your body to try and, trying to get a bite in, as it's trying to use one of its paws to kind of pin you to try to pull and rip, trying to rip off a chunk. You are managed to, partially with the help of your armor and how it's fastened together, but also just being able to move and finagle away so it can't get the best, grip on you with its paw, in order to really start trying to tear you asunder. Alrighty. In that case, Kime, you're up. You are currently grappled by the creature.
I want out. Wait, actually, hold on. Do I want out via out, or do I want out via death?
Oh, also before I forget, wisdom save.
I what?
That's the fear. Oh, that's gacked.
The bear, not me.
Yep. That is a natural 20.
Great.
So it is no longer afraid as it snaps out of its kind of cautious haze and just with Kime in its jaws.
Oh no. Okay, so grappling is different from restrained, right?
True.
Grappling is.
When you are grappled,
Can I
you
attack while
cannot.
grappled?
You can attack, however, you cannot move away. Yeah, your movement speed is 0. Your movement speed is 0, and basically, you can't move. You are locked in place.
I'm gonna just stab it again.
Alrighty. Roll me them bones. Roll them shanks. That unfortunately misses. With the angle that you're currently at with, in its jaws, even with holding the sword kind of like in reverse grip to try to stab down towards its neck, it's hard to really get a good angle as it's almost like, its head is moving and jerking, trying to keep an eye on the rest of its the enemies in front of it. That and also with its thick hide, it's a pain in the ass to actually try to get a hit in.
Someone help me out, please.
All right, that is that, and I believe that is the end of your turn, unless you'd like to do anything else.
Can I get out?
I'm afraid it's an action to try to escape the
no.
grapple. Okay.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm
In
stuck.
that case,
Help.
back at the top of the round, we have
A
Volka.
little bit of help.
Volka, seeing the situation, starting to get fed up, and seeing this isn't going well for things, they are going to cast a moonbeam.
Please don't hit me by accident again. I think Kime has moonbeam. Kime has moonbeam beam trauma.
No,
again.
they're doing it smartly. So, as much as
It can just completely encompass the bear.
that is true. Yes, it is a 5-foot radius, 4-foot high cylinder.
14
So
foot high.
40, yes, indeed. I misspoke. Nonetheless, it is more than enough to encompass. Yeah, it is a 5-foot radius cylinder. So in that case, let me get a bright purple to just boop, directly on the center. As Volka, trying to further discourage the bear, mutters an incantation once again and holds their hand up to the sky, and there is this sort of coalescing sort of energy, almost like glowing violet fireflies or stars above the creature before they all condense into this ball and then beaming down onto the creature. And makes a con save with advantage, but nonetheless, this will be constant damage if it doesn't move. That first roll. And the second one, which I believe is enough to succeed. Yep, that is a 16. So, Let me do some math real quick. So this is halved for 2d10 radiant damage. Oops, shit. As it takes 13 points of radiant damage as the radiant beam shoots down onto the creature. And it almost starts like there is this sort of 5 foot I shouldn't say 5 foot. Like, well, I guess yeah, about a 5 foot like wide kind of a hairless patch that's slowly burning, kind of singeing off on the back of this creature as it's currently beaming down like right between the shoulder blades, and it lets out a groan of pain. Does not seem happy. Next up, Ogilvy, how you doing, buddy? The bear is being shot with lasers.
Okay, well, I was looking through my thing. Am I allowed to use the items in my backpack, or is that not even here?
No, you have your backpack on you. You have your items.
Okay, because he has a tinderbox and oil.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
Fire by accident, please.
Smokey
Yes,
would be
please
so
do that.
disappointed in you.
Oh, he
You
absolutely would, but desperate times call for desperate measures if that's what you
Who's
want to
going to
do.
be disappointed?
Smokey Bear.
Oh, yeah, Smokey the Bear. Sorry, Smokey. Okay. So,
Only
once
you can
again,
protect
I'm
our
going to let him dash.
Alright.
Yeah, so once again, I'm going to let him dash forward. And since he can, hover atop, what do I... Oh, I can't even click on these?
Yeah, you can fly.
I have 2 oil
Okay.
and 1 tinderbox. I don't know how many matches are in that.
Tinderbox is basically like a flint, kind of like fire starter.
Gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like a certain number inside or
Nope,
something.
it's not
like
a box
that.
of matches. It's just you can do it as many times as you want. So, if you wish to attempt to throw a vial of oil at the creature, that will this will be a improvised weapon attack, a thrown
Cool.
weapon attack, chucking it at the bear. So this would just be a straight dexterity check to attempt to get it to hit its mark. That is a save. That is a save, not a check.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Wait, where are you? My God, I
You
swear.
just click on the word
Far
dexterity.
left-hand side, word dexterity.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Oh. Would anyone like to use a point of inspiration?
Yes, I will.
Okay, in that case, re-roll. Oh wait, this is also still at disadvantage because of because of your pain in your nervous system.
Yeah.
It's not in that
He's
one.
trying so hard.
It's not in that one.
At least
which
it's
is
not
good.
in that one.
Nonetheless.
Yeah.
So that is nonetheless a 6. As you go to try to chuck it at the bear is currently almost kind of flailing and shaking Kime around. The vial gets knocked out of your the vial
Oh,
gets
wait,
knocked
she's
out of
still
your
stuck?
hands. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
no!
Yeah. The
Well, now
vial
I'm an
Don't
idiot.
set me on fire.
Yeah.
Please
The
don't set me on fire.
the vial gets knocked out of your hand as it just kind of tumbles through the air and kind of lands a few feet away and just shatters on the ground.
Oh, great. Well, Ogilvy's a double idiot. Alright, well, he's just gonna make sure he doesn't get hit.
Alrighty. So, in that case, next up then we have Nari. Vigilance, you're on deck.
Okay.
Damn,
Oh,
you're looking so
exits.
hot.
That's because it's not on fire, unfortunately.
I mean, unfortunately for you. Fortunately for it. But nonetheless.
It was a... Never mind.
I know.
Bad pun. I will attempt murder again.
Alright.
It's not
Roll
much
again.
murder, but it's something.
It is indeed still murder. Natural 20.
Blinks.
Mhm.
Roll for damage. This is gonna be a lot of dice. Alright, so that is still 19, which is halved to 10 points of poison and necrotic. I believe, yes.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, as once again your actually, suppose I'll say this. How do you narrate with the natural 20 swinging down against trying to use your boomerang, smashing against its face?
Well, she just jumps up, like, from where she was standing. She just jumps from there right up to its face and just does a a wide smack at its mouth, like preferably trying to get Kime out of it.
Nice. So, as like a Mario character, you manage to jump up with about eye level with the bear currently, and as you go to bam, swinging down with your downward movement, you there's this cloud of spores that goes out. As Kime, you just oh shit, hold your breath so that you don't get affected by this.
Not again.
And Kime, you kind of feel a bit of a jostling of movement in the jaws before there's just a as it actually sneezes and kind of like half just spits you out back down on the ground.
Oh, good.
You have been released from the grapple. However, you are covered in bear saliva and also some of your own blood. Also, technically saying Ogilvy would also be covered in bear spit after being in the mouth of this creature.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is not great.
And that's my turn. I stay where I am.
Next up, then,
Come
Vigilance.
at me, bear.
All right. Vigilance, I think, is going to actually move around to over here, I think. I got a little bit of a plan. Might be a stupid plan.
I love stupid.
But... Okay, you know what?
It's just crazy enough
boy.
that it just might work.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna like try like doing a chill touch on the bear, which I know it's resistant to necrotic, but it's the extra effect, which is if it tries to attack me, it's at disadvantage, I believe. If
either way, there's a 9,
chill touch.
which misses.
or
you're
was it chill
saying-
touch or was it
Rain
something
stealing.
else?
You might be thinking
Oh wait, no,
shocking
never mind. Not chill
grasp.
touch then. Not chill touch. Not chill touch then. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Vicious Mockery, actually. That was the one I was thinking of. Why did I get them mixed up?
Okay. Alright, I believe that's going to make a charisma save.
Let me go ahead and... Yeah.
Alright. Oh, it's a wisdom save. Okay.
Wisdom save, yeah, wisdom.
The bear, as much as it's not super charismatic or smart, it is still somewhat wise. That's cocked. 18.
18. Well, fuck.
My condolences. I believe the debuff still goes into effect. Hang on.
It doesn't.
Like, no,
Oh,
it does not.
Okay, then never mind.
It's a cantrip. If
That's
it
fair.
fails, it fails.
You know
Shot.
what? Second part of my plan, I'm staying here for the second part of my plan, because I remember the spell I've got.
Okay, so it is now the bear's turn as it needs to make another con save for the moonbeam. This is gonna hurt.
And another
probably.
con save for my spores.
Oh, first roll was a natural 20. That was for the moonbeam. So
I don't know why.
for this turn, fueled by the pain and aggression, it does not take any damage, nor does it even notice from the moonbeam. However, the con save against the
Any?
spores, because of natural 20.
Moonbeam is half. Oh, okay.
Yeah. If it's because of nat 20, it's nothing instead of halved, for the sake of this. However, for the spores, that's very low.
Low is good.
That is a 7. As it once
takes
again-
1 point of necrotic damage.
Hell yeah, brother! Beautiful. However, at this point, with the amount of damage it has taken, is going to make another wisdom save at disadvantage, seeing how much it's getting the shit kicked out of it. It's with disadvantage. Oof, that's not great. So, seeing the current situation it is in, it is going to, kind of looking around the battlefield, and kind of looking around, realizing it's very much not worth it anymore. It is going to, it's going to sprint. It is going to get the fuck out of here. It is going to bolt. And as it sprints, technically, if anyone wants to, you can make opportunity attacks at advantage.
Yes, please. Actually, no,
Alright,
wait, hold
I'm
on, wait.
fine.
No, wait, no, that's mean. It's running away, right?
Yep, it is
Yeah.
going to bolt. It is running.
Yeah, that's all I
I don't
want.
have
Okay,
a reaction anyways.
I'm gonna let
Now
it go.
Ogilvy isn't even. Ogilvy
Yeah,
just
O-
watches.
Sorry,
Mm.
I was possessed by the urge to commit violence, even though Kimi would not commit violence.
Alright, either way, it is
Not
going
doing that.
to... It is going to very quickly sprint its way off the battlefield. And as it goes off in the distance, with the burn scars and whatnot, and covered in spores and cuts and scrapes all across the front half of its body and its flank, it is going to flee. And after the sound of cracking branches and heavy footfalls running off into the distance, it disappears. You are left in the quiet tranquility of the forest, and combat ends.
Now, what's this over here?
So, as this occurs, you now
Is
see.
anyone hurt?
Yep.
Actually, this one combat. Let me change over the music.
How are you?
Hit.
Hit.
They are currently bleeding. They're not bloodied.
Oh, that is very bleeding. I'll just do a healing word.
Okay.
First level. Just, you'll get over it. Ignore the poison and necrotic.
Thank you.
Nari giveth and
You do
Nari
not take-
taketh away.
The frog betrays us all.
You fool.
Just, you get
Die
one
the
healing.
frog, oh no.
Actually, because I do 7 damage.
I'll say at this point, as the combat begins to end, that's when you notice your two hunter friends, the two orcs, coming out of the places they were hiding, expecting you folks to also hide in the presence of the bear. They walk out seemingly just kind of in shock and awe, just managed to turn away the beast.
Yep.
Ogilvy's
Are
just
di-
sitting down.
Are dire bears normal in this part of the forest?
Oh my god, I already forgot their names. Kagal. It's Kagal and Sharon. Kagal turns to his compatriot Sharon, kind of talks amongst themselves, and she just kind of shrugs her shoulders a bit, just not many, not very many sightings around this part of the forest. Closer to the mountains, we have seen some, but this is quite far from where they normally hunt. And vigilance as you turn to look down at the corpse that the creature was, the dire bear looks to be, they were in the middle of feasting on. Roll a medicine check, I will say.
Hey.
That is a 22. Well, the first thing that you immediately notice, based off of the descriptors before of such creatures, seeing the black pelt that is immediately stained with blood, some of the tendrils that have been kind of half ripped off and cast to the side, and looking at the bones and the 6 limbs, this was a phase panther.
Oh,
That
At least we
looks
know.
like it's without going too deep into descriptions, it was disemboweled. Like its entire stomach was just ripped open and the bear was eating at it.
Well, at least we know they have some predator around these parts.
Unless it was killed by man.
Look at
Yes,
it. Do you
ma'am.
think that
You just point to the open carcass.
Ogilvy's losing it.
Yeah, you're a little
I
woozy,
know.
even just from some of the pain that's currently like it's like It's like pins and needles, but also like knives currently digging into your leg. It does not feel great.
Yeah, the more that time is passing, the more Ogilvy is curling up with his wings wrapped around himself. It is hard to look cool right now.
Vigilance considers for a moment casting sleep just to make him rest, and then he realizes, oh wait, magic.
Mhm. Well, magical. It's usually magical healing, but nonetheless,
Still not gonna risk it.
fair. So, as the dust begins to settle and silence comes back over the battlefield, do you guys want to continue the trail?
Well, I think first we should deal with the fact that there's a bird currently amongst us who
Oh, that's
cannot do anything.
That's fair.
I'm sorry, he sucks.
What will we do with the bird who cannot do anything?
Yeah, that is a good point.
We will need some form of bandages or medicine to heal. Some form of dressing.
Yeah, except every time you try to do that, it hurts worse.
With magic, yes, but herbs on. Hopefully, herbs should not worsen the effect. Should help to recover.
You gotta suck out the poison.
Any ideas if there'd be anything useful around here, or?
Well, actually, I'll have him roll. See if they know. Okay, I didn't roll terrible. Let me see. Are there any plants nearby that would be useful? Where's my cheat sheet? Alright, so it is currently the forest in autumn. Looking at the sort of types of medicinal herbs that could be in the area. I do know this place, at least somewhat.
Hey, buddy.
There are several plants in the area that can aid in healing major wounds in terms of recovery. Whether it be... he starts talking with Sharn, kind of back and forth. We do not know what name you refer to them as, but there are these small yellow flowers, of which their leaves, the flowers can be turned into a. I thought the creature was dead. looks over at the face panther. Just I'm hearing things. My God. I presume that's once again your cat, Gran?
Yep. Yeah,
Understood.
he's back.
The
He
face
demands
panther's
attention.
alive! No. The zombie panther. No. I would look for... Yes, yellow flowers that can be turned into a wine, and when poured over the wound can help with healing and treating the wound. However, there is also a moss, thick and green, that grows during this period, during this time, that can be turned into a salve or a dressing to heal the wound.
All right.
That sounds like a better solution right now than brewing a wine.
Both will need to be treated to be used on the body. Does anyone
can at
have
least look
proficiency with an herbalism kit?
I do.
Do I? No, I do
Perfect.
I don't think I do, but I'm gonna check.
Both me and Volka would have, because we are druids.
Oh yeah, Volka does as well. So yeah, you
Yeah.
long
no,
story
he
short, for how this would work, you would need to find and subsequently harvest the herb in question, as well as then spending at least an hour to then process said herb into something that can be used medicinally. In this case, a dressing to help with the wound.
We can all help search for
and-
the herbs,
yeah.
at least.
You can. We can, however, our time is limited. We only have so many hours before nightfall. And we
Right.
are in its
Fuck.
territory.
Ogilvy forces himself back up again. Alright, so we take care of those first. But he's like flapping.
I would take heed. Be cautious. There is being brave and there is being foolish. I believe you have learned at least. I believe you have learned what not to do firsthand.
Porque no los dos.
I do not.
That
I'm
was
afraid
horrible.
I'm afraid I do not speak that tongue.
It's dwarvish.
It's not. Anyways, if you're fine, if you are willing, Sean will be able to take you back to camp in order for you to be safe while the others continue. Unless you are willing to continue on.
Oh man. He's like looking at the group because they had to save his butt. And then he couldn't even save them back.
It is your choice. I will not force you, but this is we're in very dangerous lands right now.
Okay, for once, Ogilvy is actually gonna look at them. What do you think? If I stay, one of you has to stay.
What do you mean?
Sean would take you. Take you.
The crystal thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Nari technically
that's
has the
right.
Nari
perimeter.
actually still has the crystal. He can't go that far.
Yeah, he
Someone
still
will
has the
have to
anklet
hold
on.
the crystal and come with.
That's right.
That means that 2 people would be gone from the party if Ogilvy had to leave.
Yeah.
Because you can't trust him to just have his own crystal.
That
yeah.
would, yeah. I mean, if
And he'd
they, I
probably
mean, if the
just
party
steal from
really
one of the
wants
orcs.
to, no.
What's it? How long would preparing a treatment take? Do you think?
Well, first is finding it, which that could take at least an hour, if not more. And then it would have to take another hour to then process said herb into something medicinal. So that's at least 2 hours, if not more.
And how many hours
So
do we have
it's-
left of Nightfall?
At this point, 8.
So it's, I think, wasting 2 hours compared to losing 2 party members is preferable.
That's fair. Alright, so I suppose in that case, the group will be
If
staying...
everyone is fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah. We can also all work together to try and find the herbs, so...
Yeah,
That's
at
fair.
this point, Ogilvy will help, and
That's fair. I will say in this case, if you guys are just staying in this spot, the party can choose. Everyone can choose to make either a. Actually, let me double check to make sure I'm doing this right. I think you can choose either survival or nature. Yep, you can choose either nature or survival to try to forage in the local area.
Hey!
Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
Ogilvy doesn't find shit. Actually,
Yeah.
Ogilvy, you're searching around. I found a stick.
is this it?
We can use this for a splint.
I need a splint.
Oh,
I love that. I love that so much.
Nari.
Why are you having so many nuts on
roll
both
two.
ends? It's perfectly
Okay.
balanced, but...
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. All right, let me roll severity for Nari. Okay, it's a 6. You're looking around. You're used to like tropical, jungle and rainforest and all that shit. You're not familiar as much with foraging in this kind of area, especially now that it's getting colder. You haven't really been around for a winter in this place even, so you're not sure what to look for. So it makes sense, Nari. However, we'll first start with Kime, as with a 17, let's see what you find.
Music is so stressful for this. It's just like the
Yeah.
most dramatic violin music ever.
Oh yeah, I mean, you guys
I
are
love
in
it.
dangerous
I love it.
territory.
Question, Nature, is
Yeah.
this Ace Attorney?
No, this is not Ace Attorney music. This is On the Hunt by Emily Fantasy.
It sounds like the music from the great Ace Attorney games.
Oh, it does a little bit, yeah. I can hear it.
Like the
That
Court
tense
music.
orchestral. I can say it. So,
Huh.
funnily enough, Kime, as you're kind of looking around, trying to sweeping through some of the bushes, trying to search, you actually do find, as Kagal described, a small dome of green leaves and these buttered-colored petals in front of you, which you now actually recognize. You know what? Actually, roll a nature check to see if you can identify what the herbs are.
Oh.
You at least know based off of that description. It looks like
I
what
grew
they
up
said.
in a desert.
That's
didn't-
fair.
This is not familiar to me.
I mean, it looks like what he said. So there you go. Meanwhile, Vigilance with a natural 20. So this is once again Forest in Autumn. You actually find another patch of these plants, similar to before, which you immediately recognize that this is Primrose.
Oh.
And I'll say with the natural 20, you're able to find another herb. Let's see what we have here. Next to, actually similar to nearby, to where you found the patch of primrose, you see a singular honeybee perched on one of the flowers, and as they fly up and like flutter off to the way, you kind of look in the direction, and you look up above where the primrose is to see a beehive.
Huh.
That's not a herb.
I was
It
like,
is
ooh, what
not.
other herbs? Oh,
However,
bee. Yeah.
you are familiar that honey, that wax and honey can be used to be processed for healing properties, for medicinal
Alright.
purposes.
You know what? They can rebuild their hive. I'm gonna whack it with my staff and knock
Alright.
it down.
I'll say
Bees are the natural enemies of owls.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare do that! Don't leave the
just-
bees alone!
Alright,
I just
I'll,
looked it up.
I'll say roll an animal
Leave them
handling to
alone.
see if you're able to harvest the honey without getting stung.
Hurt the bees! They didn't do
Ogilvy
anything!
is shifted
15.
away from those.
Alright,
He is
so,
not happy with those.
After you gather up a, oh, that's also another thing. Vigilance, do you have any vials on you? Oh, actually, no. If you haven't, do you have an herbalism kit on you?
No.
Ah, okay. We'll say whoever has an herbalism kit is helping, because you need to have a
Because.
yeah, hilarious. First we find bears, now we find bees. So basically with an herbalism kit, you have 3 vials of which you can store up to 3 healing items, or at least 3 3 healing herbs or items or whatever it might be, to then be processed into medicines and stuff like that.
I have a poisonous kit, but that's different.
That's for a different thing. Different thing entirely.
Yeah.
Poisoning is just healing in reverse. So
Technically, you're not wrong. Nonetheless, with the help of your fellow druid friends, you managed to not get stung by the bees as you managed to squeeze out at least some portion of honeycomb into a vial. So now you have, in total, with the help of Kime, 2 doses of primrose and 1 vial of honey, of which the honey can be turned into a salve, which a salve would heal for... if I can find it again. God damn it. It can heal for 4d4 plus 4.
Ooh.
So it is basically the equivalent in other stuff to be a greater healing potion.
Damn.
So, these are still the raw materials, but nonetheless. So the first hour has passed. I will roll another. I will roll another check to see if you are spotted. Okay. Continue. I presume then you would like to process, at least whoever is
yeah.
proficient with herbalism, it would like to roll for me a. I believe this is just a intelligence check using your herbalism kit.
Intelligence, oh no.
It is a DC 15 straight up. However, if you add an extra ingredient that has a similar effect, like 2 herbs that can make a dressing, or 2 herbs that can make a salve, or whatever, you can. If you add an extra one, you can decrease the DC by 1. And for every hour extra that you spend to try to produce this, the DC also decreases by 1. So you can try to make it easier to produce. However, that would either take longer or take more resources.
Well, what's Volka's intelligence score?
Good question.
Because mine
How good-
is.
how good
I
are
just
they?
have a +1.
I see. I know Volca isn't stupid. Oh, their intelligence is a +2.
I will help them then.
Okay. Yeah, because you're proficient as well, it will be with advantage. That is a 13, which unfortunately fails. It is a DC 15. As you try to help out with Volca trying to work under these circumstances, both of you are fairly tense, considering you're in, the hunting territory of a pride of predatory creatures, and your hands are a bit shaky as you're trying to work and process some of this, and a hand slips, and unfortunately, as part of the there's a slip up in the process, and by the end of it, instead, it is just a mush of leaves and brownish kind of green water left over.
Oh.
So unfortunately, an hour has been spent, and the medicine check failed, or the herbalism check failed. So now
Is
there
the
are. So now
are
there
the
are 6
ingredients
hours.
wasted?
The one ingredient that was used, unless you try to use 2, the one ingredient has been expended. It has been wasted, and now 6 hours remain.
Do we want to try again, or do we have to make a new plan?
We're still at the edge of their territory. We have not gotten far in leads.
Do we want to? So, how long have they been a problem again?
They have been getting closer and closer by the week. However, as of late, they have been much more. They have been moving much closer to our camp. Closer than before.
So my proposition is we go back, and all of us rest up entirely and try again.
Indeed.
Mm.
I feel this is wise. Sharn also nods.
Because of the fact that we're going to take a lot of more time, and even when we dress the wounds, you're still going to be at far from peak condition.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it would be best if we did that.
If any of you wish to move forward, we will follow. But I do not wish to lead myself nor Sean to our deaths.
Maybe I should just head back then.
And
For, like, all of us.
Anyone?
Hello.
Any who disagree?
Uh,
Well,
Silence is deafening.
the hourglass is being flipped.
Now you're being timed.
If no one says otherwise, Kagol is just gonna start heading back.
Yeah.
Well,
that's fine.
not to force the situation, but if Nari has Ogilvy's other part and both of them are agreeing to go back,
Yeah.
not to leave them out, but Ogilvy is actually looking at them being like, we could go back. We could go back.
I mean, yes. It's just where I'd imagine that we are valuable members of the team, and it would possibly be very dangerous for two less people to be hunting these things.
Yeah.
You are not of my kin, so I will not force you. But I have given my advice.
They seem unopposed, though.
Ogilvy looks at
opposed.
Ogilvy looks at Kime and Vigilance, and he finally goes, "I want to go back."
To the camp?
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
could always try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're in better shape.
I would prefer also not to fight these guys in the dark, so it's better to go back to the camp and wait for tomorrow and then try again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
Alright, then we shall move. Watch your backs.
I might have good night vision, but I don't know about everybody else, so.
Ogilvy does.
I do not.
Oh,
Grung are poison dart frogs, some of
That
the
is true.
few diurnal frogs.
Oh no! That's
Yep.
unfortunate, but let us begin to move. One of you, watch our backs. I do not wish for us to be followed.
Yeah, no shit.
I'll keep an eye out.
As the group makes a beeline away from the territory, it will take, once again, about... I will say at this point, it would probably take about another 3 hours or so before reaching back to the camp. Sorry, before reaching back to the village. So at this point, it is about... what would it be? Okay, if there was 6 hours left, 4 hours had passed. You guys started at around 11. Yeah,
Yes.
you guys. So it's about 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, give or take. Yeah, be 3. As the party starts making their way back in the direction of the camp, if I could ask one person to roll perception. Whoever's watching your guys' backs.
Nope.
Unless anyone would like to use a point of inspiration.
I'll use one.
Okay, in that case, if Vigilance could reroll.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
It's back.
Oh my god, the
Guys.
thing.
And it flutters back to... you once again see the cockatiel micro-griffin flutter back down onto your shoulder.
Right. We can't take this guy back to the camp.
Yeah.
Can't, like, what do we do with it then?
I don't know.
The micro-griffin is currently bobbing its head up and down.
Ogilvy barely spares it a glance this time.
It looks at you. Before
Owls
turning
don't
back
have
and starts-
peripheral vision, so his whole head's just turned away.
That's that's fair. Yeah, you're just turned 90 degrees, like, can't look at him. Oh shit, you trip on the stick. But yeah, it looks at you for a moment, kind of dead on. Like what's the one meme of the parrot laughing? Just like, and it just looks at the dead at the camera. Before it just goes back and starts bobbing its head again.
What the fuck do we do with this thing? We can't bring it back to the camp for reasons, obviously, but like, what the fuck do we do?
Kagal looks a bit, with a bit of a sorrowful look and looks over at their quiver.
Oh.
If you can scare
We
it.
can just try and... Yeah.
It's so fucking cute, but we can't.
Do you want to keep it or eat it?
Nope.
It's not very shiny.
Collar is.
I do want that collar. But he's like being super listless about it. He's not even like going over there or anything.
Axel is attacking the screen. He's attacking the map. Okay.
Yeah, currently the microgriffin's kind of like
Why?
the microgriffin's currently kind of patting at your head, like, come on, play with me, friend, play with me. Like,
Kimi's gonna try to pick it up.
Oh,
I think
buddy, don't.
Kimi wants to hold it. I want to hold it. I wanna hold
Okay.
the griffin.
Don't
Roll
tap
animal
the
handling.
screen. It's gonna fall, buddy.
Please let me hold the griffin. I want to pet it so bad.
roll animal handling. Okay. Yeah, it takes a little bit of coaxing, like, come here, buddy, before eventually the wings unfurl a bit and they fly up over onto your into your hand, kind of crawling up your arm.
I want to pet them. I just give it
Okay.
scritches.
Yeah, you give it scritches on their neck and it just kind of leans into it, just.
Do I hold on? Let me check something in my spells slots. I did not put detect magic. Never mind.
Yeah, at this point it
Just
kind of
gonna
like.
hold it then.
Yeah, as you kind of start scritching, it like almost like a sloth. It kind of like just like wraps both of its front and back limbs like around you like a tree branch onto your shoulder as it just leans into the scritches.
Okay, it can't let go of it. Okay.
What the fuck do we do with this thing?
Just making sure this doesn't count as a beast, right?
It is a monstrosity. Yes.
It's so rude.
I'm sorry. That's
An
what griffins are.
abomination!
Griffins are Griffins, hippogriffs. They're classified as monstrosities.
Bummer.
I know. I simply disagree.
They're magical beasts, basically. Which is
And where to
basically
find
what-
them?
It's what hilarious.
Sorry, my
Meg-
brain just automatically fills things in.
You're fine. Oh yeah.
We scare it off and leave before it can come back.
At this
This
point,
sounds
We're
Kagal,
giving
like-
this Griffin
at
mixed
this point,
messages.
before they reach the camp, Kagal just stops the trek and turns back to look at you guys like, "Well, what are you doing?"
I didn't think I thought we would have stopped if we had this thing with us. Like, I don't think we would have kept going.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
All right.
were-
in that
we
case,
were-
yeah. In that case, yeah.
Yeah, because
But
we're not
when-
we're not leading this thing towards the camp.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, Kagal just stops. You know, when it first arrives after you call him down.
Okay, guys, we really need to decide what to do with this thing.
Why can't you just keep it if you like it so much?
Because, like, if it... You see its collar, it clearly belongs to, like, the Sun Elves, I'm pretty sure, at least. And
Take
if...
the collar off.
But
Yeah, can we,
beyond
like-
that... if somebody's, like, trying to spy on the... Hey, Peen!
Hey, Bean.
Dude,
So-
I'm so freaking sorry.
You're totally fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We
Technically,
just fought a bear.
Technically, we're gonna be
Well,
wrapping up in half an hour anyway,
okay.
but it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Yeah. Long story
Did
short,
it go, did it go
yeah.
well?
The
bear
party
and
fought the
the-
bear. They managed to scare it off. Ogilvy not feeling so hot.
He got
They-
he got critical, and then he was healed, but then his necrotic
Okay.
damage
Yeah.
got worse.
Yeah. So
So now his leg is like completely unusable.
Yeah, he was basically in a critical state that he needed to be magically healed, and so now he's, suffering the consequences.
And now we're dealing with the
Okay.
bird. The bird is back.
Yeah.
Can he use this to figure out if magic's being used on this bird?
You can. You can ritual cast detect magic. So,
Cool.
all right. So, as you take a moment, kind of remembering what your father told you, like fucking ages ago, like, all right, I think I'm supposed to do this. You kind of like start to closing your eyes and doing a few hand gestures. And as you open them again, everyone watches as Ogilvy's eyes, rather than the bright, like iris and pupils, it almost looks like twin pairs of galaxies currently within his sockets. And as the purples and violets hues turn to look around, you look down at this microgriffin, and while the creature itself, you know what? Roll investigation for me.
Sure thing.
8. Most of the magic you're really getting seems to be radiating off of the collar, which seems to show some form of abjuration, looking at it. It is abjuration in enchantments, as in terms of the school, as well as also seems to come from a divine source. So this is a light magic, or divine magic.
Someone put a collar on to protect their pet. That's kind of cute. Like,
Or they're doing it to do something else with it.
but it's abjuration. That's a
Doesn't protect them
Yeah.
enough to
Ab-
not have
yeah,
them running around in the woods.
Abjuration is typically associated with wards, protection, like that.
Oh, I was misplacing the word.
Okay. Yes. You don't know exactly what magical effect or spell is on the collar, but you know it's magical.
Well, you guys were right that the collar is magical. But the griffin itself doesn't seem to be doing anything. You don't even have to give me the collar, you can just throw it away if you're worried about it.
I mean, if it's a protection spell, it might be keeping that collar on.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
true.
I do.
I don't know how
such a
that part
spell.
works. All I can tell you is that pretty shiny, also magic.
I don't feel good about bringing it to the camp, but
Did pathetic pretty boy own one?
that is a good question.
You never asked. Unfortunately, the only way to ask him is,
To bring this guy with us. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can one of us just like hide it in our cloak?
Kagal kind of perks up. If you're afraid it is a scout, then ensure it does not return.
It's
I guess that's
just a
true.
little guy. It's just a little guy.
Okay, well if he's evil, I'll eat him, and then we don't have to worry about it.
No.
That is not.
Why?
correct.
That's the food chain.
My concern is that somebody could be
No.
magically spying on it. It's like not necessarily using it to spy, but magically spying on it. That's my
Yeah.
concern.
But I can't.
Well, that I don't
I mean,
I
yes,
love
possibly,
that.
but
That's the food
but
chain.
also,
know.
like, okay, what if they're spying on it because it got lost and they're trying to find it? What if we need to bring it back
Well-
because it's someone's pet who got lost?
Then there'd be a reward, wouldn't there?
Y'all are just really paranoid.
Here's how I see it. You can leave it alone.
Look, there's also been a recent conflict between the Sun Elves and the Spine Spear tribe, and this guy clearly belongs to the Kinnereth, so
I know
Yeah.
nothing. I know nothing of the magics your people use, but if you do not wish for it to lead if you're concerned of it being a scout or a spy, as you put it, then scare it off so that it leaves, or ensure it does not return. If it is,
You can say it. You'd eat it.
No, we're not.
What if we put it
not
to
eating
sleep? What if we put
Hey,
it to sleep
Eagle
until
will
we get
eat it.
there? What if we put it
Eagle's
to sleep
hungry.
un-
Look at him.
Alternatively, we can
Also, wait. Is his name
What?
Kegel or Kegel?
Okay, the lead hunter is Kagal, and
My bad.
The other hunter with him, the company's, is Sharn.
Well, he's calling
What?
him Kegel. My bad.
What if we
He's
put
not
this thing
doing
to sleep
Kegels, I'm sorry.
temporarily until we get to the camp, and then we can ask. We could ask what's his name about it.
Pathetic pretty boy.
Whatever you must do, do what you must, but be quick.
Cast
See,
and
this guy
sleep.
doesn't like us. Look at this. We're pissing off orcs.
Cast and
Wait,
sleep.
are we taking
Okay.
the bird to the literal? We're literally taking
Alright.
the bird to the camp.
All I can
Let-
think of, I guess I don't want to kill it, but like
We
let me
don't have
check
to
how
kill
many
it,
hit
we can
points this
just-
creature has.
We don't have to kill it. We
Nice.
can just
this is just sleep.
chase
This
it
is just
away.
sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is
Uh,
Vigilance going to sleep?
No,
my
we're casting sleep on this thing.
Oh, I was like, Vigilance
we,
was
we
so
can
sick
cast
of our
sleep,
shit,
get
he
away
can't
from
sleep.
it.
Alright.
My thought process is we can cast sleep, get away from it, and then ask,
Okay,
like,
yeah, that's
hey,
more
did you
than enough.
own a microgriffin?
So yeah.
Oh, we're
as
being
you-
smart about it.
So yeah, as it's currently clinging on to Kime, and is like slowly looking around. Eventually, you cast the spell Sleep, and you kind of let this this kind of hazy smoke, almost like incense, kind of billowing out from your palm, underneath the microgriffin. And after a moment, eventually, as it's like looking around, kind of curious at everything, looking up at you, eventually those movements slowly begin to get more sluggish, and the grip on Kime's arm starts to kind of give as they kind of go limp and are kind of threatening to start falling off.
I make sure to have a good hold on it.
Okay, yeah, you just kind of easy there, and you just kind of hold it, just kind of hold it like a football, or just hold it kind of like a cradling a baby in your arms.
And I cast Pass Without Trace again, and we leave.
Okay.
Yeah, we're leaving this thing behind us. We'll come. I'm sure it'll
Yeah.
still be around when we come back.
Okay.
I make sure to put it somewhere that like it won't get like eaten while it's asleep. I put it in like a tree or something.
All right, yeah, you kind of put it up into a tree, kind of like nuzzle it, like trying to lay it in the branches so it's not in like a weird position, and then you about as safe as it's realistically gonna get as you guys head
All
off.
right. Yeah,
So-
let's head back.
Eventually, you make your way back to the village. Oh, forgot we left them in the cave. But we'll say, unless you wish to do anything else, you guys immediately make your way back towards the cave with Ukedam and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Whoop. No. That's not what I meant to do. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what I
As you
meant
come
to
back
do.
into the camp, the local people are less hostile and less cautious than before, than the first time. Seeing you led by Kagal and Sharon, as you make your way past. There's still a few kind of curious and cautious looks. Like one of the kids kind of peers over one of the fences as it looks like they're finishing up some like yard work for the day. Before the mother kind of tugs at the back of their clothes, like, come on. And kind of pulls them back inside. However, yeah, you are otherwise unaccosted as you make your way back to Ukedam's throne room, if you will. So,
I have a question. Did
Hmm?
we get to the panther creatures, or was the bear the bigger problem?
There was a bigger problem. We found a dead one, but
yeah. So,
Yeah, okay.
to recap what happened, you ran into a bear while trying to search for tracks for the panthers. You managed to scare off the bear. However, of course, Ogilvy got even more hurt. The party spent about 2 hours total trying to search for and then try to create medicine in order to actually treat Ogilvy at this point. which unfortunately the medicine check, the attempt to create the medicine failed. And at that point, so much time had been spent before everyone was like, "We need to go. We're not safe here." And so that's when the party started going back. Met the parrot, slept the parrot, and then headed back to camp so it wouldn't follow.
Great. Thank you.
So now they're back in here in like the throne room cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So.
Ogilvy very much likes being able to sit down again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have a pillow to sit on. It's great.
Yeah, but he's still sitting up as straight as he can and pretending like it's not bothering him because something about being near orcs, he doesn't want to seem weak.
Okay, Don.
And like delicious bird.
Fair enough. Ukedon kind of looks up from his looked like he had was either like discussing with another one of the shamans about something before you guys come back into the room, going to sit. Oh, how was the hunt?
We ran into some trouble.
He was fine.
There, bear.
Yeah.
Well, the dive, it was trouble, but it wasn't like we have an injury in the party, and it
exacerbated
messed everything up.
I understand. Well, I only hope that we will not. I will make sure that the guards are even more vigilant tonight. I believe that is the words that you use.
Hopefully we can do better tomorrow.
But... Indeed. But I do not fault you.
It's appreciated.
I only hope
we might go out and try again. We might go out and try again, but Ogilvy's a bit too injured to attempt that at the moment.
I understand.
Yeah.
I will speak with the shamans to see if there's anything that can be done anything else that we have to treat it. Unless you have gathered anything while out in the woods to treat him.
We have some herbs and honey, I think.
That we can use. And once again, he kind of gestures. The head shaman, the one with the large turtle skull helmet, kind of reaches over, kind of looks over at the party, kind of gesturing like, who's the one who has it. Whoever has the herbalism kit, basically.
I think we would have had Volker take it because Nari would absolutely
Oh right, yeah, she'd accidentally poison it. All right. So yeah, in that case, the shaman would walk over, and like kind of gesture, like reach out for a hand, kind of like asking, for the herbs in question.
I'd give the herbs.
Okay. Yeah, you give. You have. There used to be two vials of primrose, which could be used to be processed into a wine. Which can actually be used to treat major wounds if it's like soaked in bandages. There is also a single usage of a single vial of honey, which can actually be turned with some other stuff into a medicinal salve, which heals hit points rather than strictly major injuries, but nonetheless. I presume you give one of the uses of primrose has since been wasted after the failed attempt to make it. But nonetheless, you have at least one vial of primrose to give.
I would give.
Okay, as he takes it. Yeah. As he takes it and just nods, thank you. And he just,
Are we going to tell... I was going to say, to the party, are we going to tell about the bird or no?
I mean, they're bound to find out sooner or later. I wanted to ask, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Sorsen.
Sorsen, yes. I want to ask him if, Ogilvy brought up that it might be his pet, so we could ask if it's his pet. If it's not, then it's most likely a scout.
If you could speak your mind,
either way, it could still be a scout. What?
What is you speaking of?
We encountered a bird on the way. Hello, Griffin.
Micro Griffin.
Yeah, Micro Griffin. It was what was it? It was a little like parrot type cat, and
Cockatiel?
it had a color. Yeah,
Collar.
Ah, I see.
Had a collar.
We have seen similar creatures.
Okay.
More than one.
Small griffins.
Do you know where
yes.
they're from?
Well, to the forests and the mountains of this region.
So I could eat it.
So you've seen more than one of these. Did they have collars too?
No. They are wild.
Okay.
Hmm.
This one was not wild.
Sort of some kind of coxswain eyebrow. You don't still have it on you, do you?
We left it in the forest.
I see.
Did you have one?
No. At least I didn't bring any of mine with me.
So I can have the collar?
I don't think it's.
I'm not sure about you openly admitting about theft, but nonetheless.
If I'm asking you, is it theft?
It's... Whatever, I don't care, it's not mine.
Amazing.
Either way, you think I would be the one
I know my rights!
Anyways, you think I would be the one to bring my luxurious, beautiful pedigree, not cockatiel, my
Micro Griffin?
Yes, well, I'm trying to remember the breed, whatever the Elvish term. It is my pigeon poodle micro griffin. I'm afraid I would not bring that here out into such a hazardous environment, especially considering I'm not sure if it even knows how to do anything other than peck at seeds and, look pretty.
Oh no, is it one of those fucking, overbred show pigeons?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
terrible.
it's like a luxury pedigree breed of micro griffin.
No.
Oh.
And that's
Well,
not
then
even-
it's
Please go
probably
back to
already
Brady.
dead.
It's not even the
No,
thing. It's not
please
even anything
go
to say
back.
about the hippogriffs.
You
but
left it
nonetheless.
there asleep. A predator is going to get it.
I put it in a tree.
It's
Where
like
predators
for
live.
effeminate.
Either way,
The spell only lasts a minute.
I do not possess a cockatiel griffin, micro griffin I do not have one of such in my possession. At least not personally.
Pigeon poodle.
Well, it's not actually a poodle, but like it has hair, like whatever. It's very fluffy, but point standing.
Very fluffy.
I'm afraid I'm not. At least it's not mine. So I'm not. And unfortunately, if I can't see the collar, if it has a name, I don't really know whose it is or who the owner is.
I don't think there was a name on it. Trust me, I looked.
It just looked fancy, to be honest. It was cute. It was very cute.
What was it, like pink? With light little sparkly thingies on it?
What?
Something like that?
Yeah, it had like these cool, like, prismed, crystal-y thingies on each little stud. I liked it.
Oh, rhinestones?
Yeah!
Ah, I see. Interesting. He just kind of looks back forward in the middle distance.
The pretty
Well-
stones!
Well, no matter, I have no more information to give about such a creature. I don't own any. I don't know how they act. I only ever kept them as pets. And even then, usually it was my servants who fed and took care of them.
But the point is the pet, then.
Companionship, looking pretty, having it.
I'm not gonna have this conversation with you.
But point standing.
He's too tired. Ogilvy
Okay.
normally wants to start a fight, and he can't even do it.
Ukedam's just kind of sitting in his chair, like eyes closed. Even from what little you can see, through the mask, just seemingly pondering before he looks up again. Well, if it did not follow us, we're at least safe for now. Though, of course, whether or not it is a threat is yet to be seen.
Threat? Who knows? A snack? Maybe.
Why are you so keen on feasting on this creature?
Someone needs to give Ogilvy like a lunch. Like, are you giving it
If you need food, we have meals for you.
If I've learned anything from this experience, it's that hunger can drive you mad.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Volca glances at Sorosum.
Oh my
Didn't think-
gosh.
I did not think there was...
Oh no, it followed us in.
No.
Axel's causing trouble, sorry.
Alright, so. But... either way, I would not ask anything of you at this time. Evening is drawing closer, and there would not be much time to continue hunting.
Yeah.
So, in that case, I would suggest you rest, you relax until the next dawn.
What? Shit!
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
And also, eventually, at this point, the shaman comes back with the with soaked bandages in tow, turning the primrose into a wine and then soaking the bandages.
Ooh, that was quick wine.
Yeah.
Well, this is after an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
That was
after an
still
hour,
quick
so.
wine. That's gas station wine.
Well, this isn't designed for consumption. This is designed for
No, I
medicine.
know, I know.
So, either way,
Yeah, it's
eventually,
it's cooking wine.
Yeah,
the very best Cabernet.
Yeah, at this point, the shaman just kind of like gestures for you, Ogilvy, to just lay out for you to actually address the wound.
Ogilvy actually does. He slowly stretches out his bad leg, and it's all black and veiny and
Yeah,
gross.
it's like at this point, it is not looking great. It looks like how do I put this?
Is he gonna use peg leg?
Oh shit.
If it gets worse, if the curse on his leg gets worse, I hope it will not come to that.
Oh. He finally like looks at the leg for reals this time. And he's like, oh. And he just kind of like takes his wings and covers his head and face with it. So now he
At
just
this-
can't see the leg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at this point, both shamans are helping to treat the leg. So this medicine check will be rolled at advantage as they're as you guys are going about your business as they're trying to treat Ogilvy.
Am I supposed to roll something too?
Afraid there's not much you can do. On your
Okay.
end.
You
Unless-
just do what you gotta do.
Unless anyone gives inspiration, but
I will give my inspiration just in case.
okay. In that case, oh, that's not too bad. After a few hours of they actually start with making a cut to like start draining some of the
Oh my god.
yeah, the black kind of brackish blood from your system, trying to drain at least from some of the bloodstream. Doing a little bit of good old fashioned bloodletting.
Nice.
Before
He is making distressed little chirps.
yeah,
Aw.
yeah. You're starting to feel a little woozy after a while. After they kind of they're dripping it out into like a bowl and then like regularly kind of like taking it away and refilling.
Okay,
it.
there's no more pretending. He is now just making distressed little chirpy noises and hiding his face, and his feathers are all fluffed up. And he just
And
hates
after-
it.
Yeah, and after a little while of doing this repeated process over and over, eventually, they've drained a. You're feeling a little woozy, and after they drained a bit of blood. And after that, they wrap up the wound in the bandage. You know, wrapping up the entire leg with this.
Alcohol in an open wound.
Mm-hmm. It's not the same alcohol kind of burn, but there is definitely a stinging.
Okay.
A little bit, but which slowly begins to fade as this goes on. And after that, they also they do actually rather than a stick, they actually take like a long like femur bone, leg bone, and then like set that with the bandage as the splint. So, you know, there's a long leg bone currently helping to prep up your leg to keep it from moving.
That'll be a little badass for him when he looks at it.
Do not move and rest, please.
Okay, I'll listen. That's fine.
This is Kadam saying that with a very authoritative voice.
I'm not. Ogilvy isn't saying this. This is me. Yes, Daddy.
Anyway, yeah, as the shamans just kind of look up at you. For now, only the spirits will decide whether or not your leg can be saved. And and at this point, the shamans get up and they leave you be.
He's still laying. He's essentially laying backwards. I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is a pillow, and then with the little table. I don't know if you can see what
I
I'm
imagine
doing.
like your back's your back's leaning up against the table as your leg stuck out.
Yes. So he's got his leg like stuck out exactly.
And
And now he just goes, "Ow."
Yeah. And also afterward, you are after this whole arduous process, you're also given food. It is more vegetables than meat compared to the last few days. But nonetheless, there's at least it looks like they have vegetables and some type of meat stock, or meat-based, kind of thick stock or sauce to soak into the vegetables to at least add a bit more oomph, a bit more protein. But nonetheless,
Yum yum yum.
As you folks finish your meals, from what light banter, in trying to make what brevity you're trying to make of the situation. As it's getting closer and closer to nightfall, eventually you hear commotion. At least, there's like the faint echoing of something from coming from the entrance of the cave.
Uh-oh.
Friendly, I hope.
Okay. Yeah. At this, Ukedam just stands up. Stay here. I will look at this. Gagal, Sean, to me. And with them, they both kind of nod and follow suit. Next to Ukedam. Does anyone else follow? Or do you guys stay where
Vigilance
you
is gonna follow a little bit of a distance, I think.
are? Okay.
He said
Ogilvy
to
is gonna stay.
Wait, yeah. He may sting because she was told to stay here. So he's going to stay here.
So.
I think Volka will sort of follow behind Vigilance, but even further behind Vigilance.
Okay. So first up is Vigilance, then Volka behind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
sorry.
There you go. You're good. You're good. You have control of your token. You have freedom of the map. Yeah, it's at this point Vigilance. You can see Ukedam with his shamans and Kagal and Sharon currently moving forward out of the cave. And at this point, Vigilance, as you turn your head, looking out towards the front gates of the village, you can see, looks like some of the orcs have started grouping together. All of them are currently holding weapons at the ready. You see spears, you see longbows with arrows knocked. You see a few with looks like hand axes. Also at the ready, a few of them with sharpened. Also looks like a few of them have sharpened, even just sticks for modified spears and spear tips. As they're all of them are currently looking towards the door, and as you take a moment to try to see, like, what the hell are they looking at? Roll for me a perception check to see if you can look through the crowd.
Please don't feel me now. Yes!
20.
Woo!
You see a familiar glint of metal. In what reflection there is in the campfire light kind of passing through several of the orcs, as well as what little bit of the sunset is on the horizon. A glint of iron and gold. As stepping forwards, the metal boot falls against the dirt in a very ornate but still somewhat protective-looking militaristic uniform. You see the silhouette followed behind by what looks like 3 other figures. One of them seemingly like something on their arm. With the natural 20, you can tell the form just behind them. Effeminate figure. It currently has something like latched onto their arm, kind of going up the shoulder before you see the fluttering of wings.
I knew it! I knew it!
I trusted you, Birdie. I held you like my own.
And
I fucking knew it.
God damn it! Why are we all so emotionally connected to animals?
We should have just killed it. Oh my god.
In front,
This is what you get for not listening to
This is why we
Ogilvy.
didn't kill it. But
and in front of the feminine silhouette, you eventually see the face of the masculine figure as they get closer and closer to the campfire light, and with the thick, prominent golden beard goes down the sides, almost like a middle mutton chop, so like a Civil War general. You see the visage.
No.
You see the visage of Calwyn Kerenswaras, Sunblade
No!
at
fuck you.
and
I should have stolen his sunblade and kept it. Fuck you.
And as they walk past the gates into the village with their entourage in tow, that's where we're gonna end that session for tonight.
Fuck. I knew it was a spy! I knew it was a spy the entire time!
Why can't
If you
we
had
just
only
have
let
one thing?
Ogilvy eat it.
God damn it! Ogilvy!
I would be the one to get to eat him.
The reason I considered sparing it was because you said it might be a pet, is because you said it might be this guy's pet.
Yeah, that's also true.
Good.
How did we
Fuck
not
up.
know this bitch had a pet?
I was about to give in and say, yeah, let's kill it, and then you brought up it might be his pet, and it's like, oh, well, fuck.
Well, either way, we're gonna have to see the aftermath and the result of what is to happen here during the next session of Legends of Nordareth, New World's Frontier. And we'll have to see who we're going to raid.
Good news, not all of the orcs are immediately dead, which means we have a chance of diplomacy.
That is technically true. Or we shall have to see. Alright, let's see. Who's online?
I'm gonna define.
that we can raid?
I'm gonna channel divinity again. We gotta do some talking.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I just
you
hate
guys
this
would have.
fucking
You
asshole.
guys probably would have only been able to get about like a short rest in before this occurred.
Oh, great.
Okay, I'll. Hold on, let me. How many hit points do I get back for a short rest?
You roll hit die in order to heal hit points.
Alright, let me see. I'm rolling...
And what hit die are expended unless you take a long rest. If you take a long rest, it takes, you can restore... I think you get 1 hit die per long rest, but don't quote me on that. I have to double check that.
Okay,
Either way.
so hit dice.
Either way.
How do you check how do you know what your hit die, like your
it should be on.
Yours is
It
a
should be.
D10.
Yes. Also, it
You
should
can
be
also
in
just
the
click the hit dice button.
Yes, it is in
You
the
can
core
literally just hit
section.
the words.
Yeah, core section. It's one of the 6 boxes.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Nice,
roll
okay.
max. Roll. You get back 12.
So, am I supposed to do the same thing?
Nice.
So
Alright.
does smite like to spell levels come back?
You do not gain. You only regain spell slots during a long rest, unfortunately for paladins.
Okay, I'll check that off. And
Am I rolling hit dice as well?
If you wish. Also, after the long rest occurs and you go to stand up, your leg feels okay.
Oh, sweet.
It's a bit stiff, but hey,
Yay.
you don't have any debuffs anymore from your wound.
Okay, so that means I add 3 to my current hit points. That's what's happening.
Yep. Unless you wish to roll more. Though realize again those hit die are expended up until next long rest.
yeah, okay, I got everything. I'm gonna head out now. I gotta go.
All right, see you guys later.
Alright.
We'll see you later,
See
Dolphy. Though first and foremost,
Bye.
you know what? There's another nature streamer playing called Nature of Gaming. They only have about 6 viewers right now, and they're currently playing BioShock Remastered, which I've heard very good things about the BioShock series. So
Yum, yum.
why don't go show them some love. Unfortunately, I'm actually
Dude,
also
Nature of Gaming is like actually a sick fucking name.
Yeah, Nature of Gaming. I mean, hey, from one nature to another. All right. If anyone else is interested, there is also, the Discord, if you're interested, in the About section of the Twitch channel below. There is also the YouTube at youtube.com//NatureClaws, of which the highlights for the first episode of New Worlds Frontier should be airing tomorrow, I believe, on the YouTube channel. So, which I am really happy how that turned out. Gab's editing on that is beautiful. It is great.
Dude.
It's
I'm
very
gonna
well.
have to check that out, no shit.
All right, absolutely.
Then I
After
can
that,
remember what happened.
day after that, on Sunday, I believe there will also be the highlights for the next episode of Planet Zoo for highlights episode 2. But yeah, all right. I believe that's everything. So unless anyone has anything else, you know where to find us. I'll have to see you guys next time.
Bye.
See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Go! Nature of Gaming is cool. Go give them love. See ya.
I just remembered I'm not gonna